Want to watch football without the restrictions of blackouts or cable? Check out expressvpn.com to help you get access to all the live games. Sign up today using the link in the description to get 3 free months. Action. Yo, what up, Bull fam? It's the director who's ready for the last day of Chargers preseason football. Let's get it, baby. Let's get some shout-outs in the chat. We got John Gooch, Matthew Droginski. We got Richie Lloyd, Roberto, Herbie. I got Edward. We got Butters. We got CML. We got Remix, Miguel. Habu. We got Boogalump. We got Richie Lloyd. Good to see everybody in the chat today, baby. Let's go. What I love the most about the last preseason game of the year is knowing that we are just literally days away from kickoff in the regular season. The Chargers versus Raiders, man, that's coming up pretty quick. In today's game, like I alluded to in our pregame video, our little preview, the repercussions in this one are going to be pretty big, as it's going to determine, you know, a lot of players that get to stay on the team and a lot of players that are going to get the boot in the next couple of days. If you guys need some reminders here, the Chargers have 80 players on their roster right now. They've got to get that number down to just, I think it's 53. Yeah, 53 in the next couple of days by the 30th. That's what I was trying to get to. The 30th is when the Chargers need to cut the roster down to 53. So a lot of players tonight playing for their roster spot, playing for their chance to be a Los Angeles Charger this season. Now, give me 1 second here, guys. We're going to get the score and everything all settled up and ready to go in this one. There we go. The Chargers at Saints. Getting ready to kick off here momentarily in about 60 seconds. So how's everybody doing today, man? Director, what's your opinion on Matt Araiza? Dude, that's such a shame, man. Of course, everybody, I was probably at the front of that line, right? Wanting to get Matt Araiza drafted by the Chargers sometime between rounds 4 and 6. It ended up not happening, and then you go out and see what he does on the field. My goodness, the dude is the next thing, right? He's, as far as Hall of Fame punters go, this kid had it. And then a couple of days later, even before the regular season starts, we hear all of this stuff about, you know, off the field, quite serious issues, and then you can't help but feel like we dodged a bullet. Excuse me. So yeah, man, I don't know. It is what it is. The kid's obviously talented, but made some poor off the field choices already. And it's going to cost him. It's going to cost him pretty big. God, we didn't draft him. Would have fit right in with the well, let's just say that the Chargers did drop, or I should say dodge a bullet in that one. Because even, you know, no matter how talented he might be, that kind of thing is something that can ruin any NFL player's career for good reason. So many off the field issues right now. Yeah, I feel you. It's been kind of a weird season so far. That's definitely for sure. Is Penning going to be playing today? I have no idea. Of course, the Chargers, speaking of maybe attitude adjustments, they had a chance to draft their right tackle of the future in Trevor Penning. And of course, he goes to the New Orleans Saints, I do believe, and man, that dude's been causing some issues in training camp so far. We'll just say that. So the Chargers, we got a stand-up guy in Zion Johnson. If anything, we got probably the best talent left on the board. I would say a top 10, top 15 talent in the draft, while also maintaining the moral, you know, fiber of the team, which has been so rich these last couple of decades. Yeah, who you guys excited for, man? We got Michael Bandy Love already in the chat. Let me actually turn this down a little bit so we're not talking over it. There we go. As the Chargers and Saints are getting ready to kick off here in just a moment, guys. Who are you guys excited for? I'm seeing Michael Bandy Love in the chat. I'm seeing anywhere on Palm Tree. Josh Palmer has cleared concussion protocol, although I do not think he's playing today. He could, but I wouldn't play him today if it were up to me. Let's see Davis get that pick 6. Yeah, Davis, man. Talk about a redemption story, right? Started off pretty rocky in the preseason and in the training camp, and he's really turned a corner the past couple of weeks. He's starting to look really good yet again. What's going on, Hugo, the doorman boss, getting ready to bust some heads. You guys behave well in the chat. Jasir Taylor, yeah, I'm excited for Jasir Taylor too. Jasir Taylor, the man that we decided to put on the thumbnail today. which will say a little bit of something. Is Kenneth Murray playing? That's a good question. You guys look for K9 out there, number 9 on the field. We'll see if Kenneth Murray gets his first shot of live-action football this offseason. I would imagine no, just because, you know, Brandon Staley's so aggressively cautious when it comes to injury, but you never know. Keep an eye out for number 9. What's going on, John Gooch? They're showing the Shane stuff because it's a local thing. Yeah, that's what it's going to be most of the time, too, is you're going to find yourself in a broadcast of an opposing team. Even the LA broadcasting team, it doesn't feel like they're like as gun-ho about the Chargers, which is really frustrating at times. But here we are, baby. It's time. Now, give me 1 second, guys. I got to check something. Okay, cool. All right, baby. You guys looking for some Letty Brown, some Xander Horvath? Of course, Xander Horvath's going to be one of those fan favorites, huh? I feel like Xander Horvath and Jasir Taylor. It depends. It depends on who the Chargers play today. But of the rookies, I'm most excited to see Zion Johnson. Most excited to see if JT Woods can maybe turn a corner there. Of course, Isaiah Spiller is probably not going to be playing with that ankle injury. Xander Horvath's going to be up there. Jamari Sawyer. Dude, I'm hoping we live in this reality, this fantasy reality of where, like, Jamari Sawyer goes out there and just absolutely dominates. And, of course, it's against the second and third stringers, but whatever. He dominates. And he leaves something in the back of the mind for Brandon Staley to go home and think about. He's like, man, do we trust Jamari Sawyer to take Matt Filer's spot? Dude, he did so much in today's game. Maybe we do trust him to do that. Let's give him some reps. Let's go ahead and see what that looks like with Matt Filer at right tackle. I think that's the best possible on the roster configuration of that offensive line. But again, he is a rookie. But again, I think that's okay, right? Because both your rookie offensive linemen are going to be at guard, sandwiched in between very established and well-respected players. I don't know. It just makes all the sense in the world to me. But, you know, I'm not an offensive lineman. I don't understand the chemistry. I don't understand the synergy that they got going on there. But still, makes a lot of sense on paper, doesn't it? Want to see that D-line? Yeah, D-line's going to be pretty big today, too. Of course, I think you guys were saying that Jerry Tillery is not going to be suiting up today. That's pretty curious. I wonder why that is. I would say, like, if I were the coaching staff, be like, okay, Jerry, this is it, man. This is your last opportunity to go out there and wow us. Of course, you know, we don't want to lie to you and tell you, like, oh, you know, first round pick, you're going to have a secure spot on the roster. At this point, man, you're walking the line. And unless we see something today, we might have to make some tough decisions. And maybe they did that last week. You never know. But who knows? We have to see if number 99 takes the field today. Ordered that powder blue Herbert jersey and Navy Mag. That's the way to do it, Jason Jones. That's the way to do it. How's it going, everybody? I want to trade Tillery for a pick. I think it may be a little, you know, too late for that. Of course, we still could, but his value, especially after looking through the offseason, I don't know, man. If we can, that'd be awesome. But even at this point, I just feel like having him on the roster, again, nothing against Jerry Tillery. I've been rooting for the guy. We've been hoping that in this brand new Staley system that he really bounces back and has, you know, the potential that we saw in the first round a few years back. But you know, it hasn't worked out. And I don't want that temptation to remain on the roster where it's like, we got a first-round guy there on the line, man. He's got to get some snaps. If he's on the line and he's not producing, you got to let a guy in that will produce, like a Fox or even Tito or Braden Fayoko. There are guys back there that have been making some plays, so we'll have to wait and see. Is K9 suiting up today? We have no word of that yet. We're going to wait and see if we see number 9 out there on the field. Chargers intel staff got info from other connections San Diego about the issue. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, of course, Chargers fans, again, myself included, and I was leading the parade, man. Wanted Matt Araiza so bad. He gets out there on the field. He's looking spectacular, and we're all kicking ourselves a little bit. And then that news comes out, and you're like, man, we really dodged a bullet. Not only that, but on top of that, man, of course, he's not as good as Matt Araiza is on the field. But this J.K. Scott guy, man, he's got some serious hang time. The dude, I mean, if the Chargers were to walk away, best case scenario when all said and done, J.K. Scott may be the dude. J.K. Scott may end up being the dude. Byron Leva with the $5 hollow. What's going on, my man? He says, let's go, Bo fam. We are thinking JC got a bunion removed, hopefully back by week 2. Also, the Manti doc was amazing and had the missus crying. Must see. Yeah, absolutely. Again, guys, go out there and catch Untold, I think is what the series is called. The Girlfriend That Didn't Exist. It's about Manti Te'o. Very, very good documentary. I would highly recommend it. Secondly, I don't know what the injury or what the procedure was called, but it ended up being something in terms of like improving his comfort levels or something like that. And it was something so incredibly minor. The chances of him returning are very, very high. Give me 1 second here, guys. I need to blow my nose. Give me 1 second. Make sure we didn't have mucusy director in here the entire time. But yeah, so J.C. Jackson, it's looking like a much better news than we initially thought. So thank you so much, Byron Leva, for the $5 Hollow Man. I really appreciate the love there. As the Chargers and Saints have officially kicked off, and the Bolts are going to be getting the ball. I'm sorry, the Chargers, I think they deferred. They're putting their defense out there first. And Jameis Winston, their starting quarterback's taking the field for the New Orleans Saints on their first offensive possession. Don't see 99 out there yet. I haven't seen anybody out there yet either. We'll have to wait and see who's suiting up. Look for number 99. Look for 56 in Morgan Fox. Look for number 9 in Kenneth Murray. 36, I do believe, is Jasir Taylor. We'll keep an eye out, see what we can find out here, man. But I'm looking at Troy Reader right now, Braden Fayoko. We got some dudes out there, man. We got some dudes out there. Here come the Saints with their first offensive possession. It's going to be a carry for Alvin Kamara. Looks like the Saints aren't worried about suiting up their starters in this one, and Kamara's going to pick up 10 yards, followed by a flag. There is a flag on the play. Holding by the offense, number 51, and that's going to be taken back. Alvin Kamara and the Saints have to start from 15. First and 15 after that penalty. It was number 51. They're first against our thirds. That's the way it be sometimes, man. Sometimes they just want to get their starters' feet wet. The Chargers elect not to do that, so it's going to be an uphill battle for the Chargers defense and offense all day. As Alvin Kamara is going to pick up another 5 or 6 yards or so. It'll be second and around 10. Interesting, man. They got Penning in there. They got Winston. They got Olave. They got Johnson. They got, of course, Alvin Kamara. Yeah, this is the full-blown Saints first-team offense, man. That's disgusting. Here comes Jameis Winston looking for a target. Fires up middle of the field. Wide opens number 80 for the Saints. And that's going to be Jarvis Landry, the brand new New Orleans Saint, picking up the first down. Picks up about 20 yards on that play. Now, looking out there on the field, it does look like the Chargers' second and third teamers are the ones going up against this Saints first-team offense. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a very, very big test for these Chargers backups. Lots of talent out there on the field, especially Alvin Kamara, who's going to get the carry here. And Kamara finds a big hole and is going to carry it for about 20 yards, but there's another flag on the play. Man, this is torture, dude. This is torture. Get your first teamers out of there, Saints. It was a legal shift on the offense, so illegal shift on the offense. Don't get NFL Plus. Yeah, I mentioned this in my preview video. Highly, highly recommend getting set up with a VPN and with NFL Game Pass before the season starts. Everything I've heard, I haven't tried it yet because I don't really need to, but everything I've heard about NFL Plus, it still needs a little bit of work. Still needs a little bit of work. Here comes the Saints on a 1st and 15 after the illegal shift. Sad on the Saints' part, they should look good. Yeah, they're making some plays, though, as Jameis Winston's going to get it out to Jarvis Landry again. And Landry's going to pick up the first down in around 15 yards. And the Saints are back on the move. Says my audio isn't the greatest. Are you guys picking me up clearly? You guys let me know if there's any audio issues. We can take care of it right now before we get too deep into the broadcast. You guys let me know. Here come the Saints after picking up that first down. Here comes their running back. Can't quite see if it's Alvin Kamara or not. They're only going to pick up a couple of yards. Again, this is the Chargers' second teamers. I'm seeing Fayoko in there. I'm seeing Tito. I'm seeing a couple other guys in there. You guys say, sounds good, audio's fine. Okay, good. You guys let me know. As always, if we ever have any issues, please. Would be love to get everything sorted out. How does the VPN allow you to watch all the Chargers games? Basically, what they have going on with the NFL Game Pass, which is really backwards in my opinion. NFL Game Pass in the States, you can only watch replays. NFL Game Pass in European countries, you can watch games live. So you basically use the VPN in conjunction with NFL Game Pass. You get all the games live, and that's how I've been doing it the last 4 or 5 years. Here comes the carry by Mark Ingram. He's going to pick up enough for the first down, about 9 yards by Mark Ingram. The Saints are desperate. It's what it is, man, right? It's what it is. The Chargers' second and third teamers are really putting themselves up to the test here with this first-team Saints offense. As Alvin Kamara is in the backfield again in motion, is their tight end. Jameis Winston's going to fake it. Looks like a play action. He's looking for a target up the middle of the field, and it's going to be picked up by Chris Olave. Olave is going to pick up the first down for the Saints. That's about 19 yards on that play. Depp's got to get a stop. It would be impressive if the Chargers' second and third teamers can stop the Saints' first team offense. But yeah, you would love to see a little bit better in terms of positioning. Pocket, maybe not too much pressure. Tito and company trying to get in there. But again, this is the Saints' first team offensive line as well. D Sarge, what's up, man? $5 holla, thank you so much. As Alvin Kamara is going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards there. Through the air from Jameis Winston. D Sarge, thank you so much for the holla, my man. I really appreciate it. I identify as German, give me football. I feel you, man. It's always rubbed me the wrong way how hard it is to watch one of the greatest American sports, most popular American sports. But we found a way a couple years ago. It's been working so far. Thank you again so much, D-Sarge. Appreciate the love. Here comes Alvin Kamara. He's going to find a big hole. Kamara continues churning, fighting for yards. The Chargers' second and third teamers having a hard time getting him down. And Kamara taken down just short of the goal line. And the Chargers' backups now backed up against the goal line in a 1st and 1 for the Saints. Good for you, Saints. What do you want me to say, man? What jersey are we rocking today? I'm rocking my own jersey today, man. Number 1. The Director. I got to get a brand new one before my next trip to Thunder Alley. Let's be great today, Chargers, says D-Sarge. D-Sarge, thank you again so much for the $5 haul, my man. I appreciate the love. Here comes Mark Ingram on the goal line. Likely a goal line carry for him. Yes, it is. And Ingram is going to throw himself into the line. That's a touchdown, Saints. What are you going to do? You're not going to see the Chargers go out there with Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen and Mike Williams and Austin Eckler. No, sir, man. We're not going to do that. So a tough drive for the Chargers backup defense up against the Saints first team offense. We'll see if the Chargers second team offense can keep themselves within a score here in their first offensive drive. Yeah, it's a mismatch. I feel like some teams like getting their feet wet in terms of their starters, right? Not my favorite thing. I wouldn't risk the injury of any of my starters, but sometimes they value that little bit of game, rhythm, live game rhythm just before the season starts. Where can I get me a number 1 Director jersey giveaway? Maybe one of these days, right? We'll get some Director jerseys in the house. I know, right, John? I'm like, okay, Saints. Good on you, man. Good on you. I don't know. There's no way on earth or heaven I'm putting Bosa and Mac and JC and all of our starters out there. Of course, not JC, but you know what I'm talking about. No starters out there, man. Cannot do it. It's too risky. Matt Barkley's punting for the Bills tonight. Yeah, that's crazy. They got Matt Barkley out there. That's almost worth tuning into. What's your opinion on the Saints defense? I think they got some good pieces. Well, we might even see him in this next drive. You got Hendricks. You got what's their linebacker's name? He was really good last year. Demario Davis. You got Marshawn Lattimore. Of course, they don't have their safety anymore, but they did bring in Tyrann Mathieu, who we might even see now. So I'll have to wait and see what the Saints are throwing down for their defense in the first offensive drive for the Chargers. Give me 1 second here, guys. 1 second. Man, Saints, what are you guys doing? Come on, dude. You guys are serious right now. All right, and we are back. LA Bro says, how you watching the game? Again, I'm going to say it probably throughout this video because again, regular season, I hope there was much less people hoping, to catch the game last second. But I'm using a VPN in conjunction with NFL Game Pass. Been doing it the last 4 years. It's been amazing. If you guys need more information on it, wait till halftime. We are partnered with a VPN if you guys want to go with them, but it does explain how everything works. So definitely get that set up ahead of time, man. I always feel bad that we can't stop the stream and help people get their VPNs and stuff set up before the game. I'll be reminding y'all, if you don't already have a method, whether it be, again, you can use DirecTV, you can use NFL Plus if you feel comfortable with that, but the best, most secure way, the most surefire way without blackouts and all that is NFL Game Pass, and it only works in the States with a VPN. Now here come the Chargers offense after their backup struggled versus the Saints starters, and we'll see what the Chargers second team can do as Michael Bandy's going to take it back on special teams. Bandy finds an angle and picks up a decent amount of yards for the Chargers on that return. They're going to start at the 27-yard line, it looks like. Decent return, and it looks like the Chargers may be seeing what they got in Bandy in terms of special teams to free up that roster spot and get Bandy on the 53. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. JT Woods needs some training, but Bandy looks good. Bandy looks incredible, man. Let's go, baby. Here come the Chargers and Chase Daniel. Chase Daniel on the play action is going to toss it underneath at Xander Horvath. And Horvath throwing his body forward is going to pick up a couple extra yards. That's going to be an 8-yard reception for the fullback. Xander Horvath, I do expect to be quite involved in today's game. Both as a running back, a receiver, and a traditional fullback. Should be fun, baby. Should be fun. Yes, sir, dude. Very impressive. Pipkins out there at right tackle. Yep, Pipkins, number 79, we're seeing out there, right tackle. Of course, we do expect him to win the job in lieu of Storm Norton at this point. It's going to be a pitch to DeAndre Carter, and Carter, his shiftiness, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe loses 1 yard. It's going to be third and short. We're looking for the Saints defense. Do they have their starters out there? I do see Tyrann Mathieu, so I have to assume that this is the Saints' first team defense as well. I do believe so it is. So the Chargers, again, another uphill battle here versus the starters of the New Orleans Saints. Saints playing their starters on D? Yes, they are. Yep, that's the first team defense. Here comes Chase Daniel. And the Chargers offense trying to pick up 3 yards and the first down. He's got the tight end open on the left side. Daniel trying to get away from the pressure. And number 56 gets in there for the Saints. That is a Saints sack. And the Chargers will have to punt it away here on 4th and 15. This sucks, man. What are the Saints doing? Bunch of party poopers. Demario Davis gets in there for the sack from the inside linebacker position. That was the guy I was praising a moment ago. Very talented linebacker. That Chargers interior offensive line had no shot versus such a seasoned veteran. Yeah, we get it, Saints. Why is Carter starting? No, man. I mean, the Chargers got to put somebody out there at receiver. I do believe they want to start training him, or at least seeing what he's got in terms of those trick plays. And it could have been a lot worse. The blocking just wasn't there, and Carter able to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was impressive in and of itself. Celebrate tackling second stringers. I don't know what the Saints doing, man, but Maybe the Chargers are lucky and the Saints got enough of what they needed to see from their starters, and we can get back to an even playing field here. In the offensive line's defense in that sack, though, there was some decent time. There's an open tight end on the left side. Just, you know, it's the second string quarterback. He didn't really see him on that side. Thank you so much, Hugo. Spreading the love of availability at the ExpressVPN NFL Game Pass. Think it's week 1. I know. What's going on, dude? Anything for excitement for the promo this year, for sure. I mean, in the end, man, it's a preseason. Doesn't matter if we win or lose. I'm looking for some big plays. The Chargers' first offensive and special teams plays, you know, coming from Michael Bandy, Xander Horvath. I'm pretty happy with that. Hugo win with the clutch, baby. Saints is trying to look good. It's what it is. We're looking for plays. We're not looking for points necessarily in this last preseason game of the year. Yeah, dude, against the Saints starting D, Xander Horvath, man, throwing himself in there looked really, really good. Hugo says, I want to get a drink and fell off my bed. Heard you talk about ExpressVPN, so now I'm posting the link. No, you're going good, man. Thank you, dude. Put your feet up, relax, get ready for some Chargers live action football. We got, as we do every week, we have people wondering how we're watching the game, and we're going to be providing reminders throughout today's show, because I want, if there's any day I'm going to pester you guys about it, it's today, where we have, just a few days, a handful of days before the games start counting. We want to make sure you guys are all set and ready to go without any worry before the regular season begins. Yeah, this blows, dude. Why are we seeing the Saints starters out there, man? I don't know. Again, it's a thing that some head coaches like to do. Just get their starters' feet wet during the preseason. I don't necessarily agree with that. Brandon Staley doesn't agree with that, and that's totally fine. Again, we're not looking to win. We're just looking to find some good plays. Yo, this is what happens, Saints. What are you guys doing? Trevor Penning, first-round pick, right tackle, is being carted off the field. Playing left tackle on this snap. His own teammate, number 83, runs into the back of his knee, and he's getting carted off the field. And now their starters are off the field. Of course they are now, aren't they, man? Sean Payton's probably rolling over in his future grave right now. You guys throwing your starters out there, dancing and popping all over the place. And you lost your starting right tackle. Bunch of goofballs. Jeez, dude. Come on, man. Rebsky, I'm going to drink to that, man. This is why you don't start your starters in the preseason. Jeez. Here comes their backup quarterback. He's going to toss it to number 1 of the Saints. It's Andy Dalton, by the way, the backup quarterback for the Saints. Jeez, man. Unbelievable. And that's, I mean, Trevor Penning, yeah, he's got an attitude, but that's their starting tackle, bro. Still giving the Tony. I mean, what? It's what it is. That's why. I mean, that's why I follow the philosophy of Brandon Staley. Here comes a carry by Mark Ingram. He's going to pick up a couple yards. It's going to be second. I should say first down. I think that was on second. So weird, man. Hey, yeah, if you guys are members, we got an emote for that. We got an emote for that. Of course, we don't know what's going on with Trevor Penning. We don't wish injury upon anybody. Of course we don't. But I just feel like it's weird. It's weird when you see decisions like that made in a game that does not count. Here comes another carry by number 5 of the Saints. And he's going to get to the outside. That's a first down for Mark Ingram. And the Saints have the ball at the Chargers' 34-yard line. 27 players here won't make the roster. Maybe more if we go out and grab cut guys. Yeah, that's the other big thing we were alluding to in our preview video yesterday. is that the Chargers, if they're still looking like they feel a bit sweaty out there on special teams, I think special teams during cut week is one of the easiest position groups to fix, because you're not looking for these guys to go out there and haul in touchdowns and do these big old things. You're looking for decent backups with good experience and reps in special teams, and sometimes it's a deciding factor whether or not somebody makes the roster or not. So the Chargers, at the very minimum, 27 players are going to need to be cut by the 30th. After that, man, if they feel like they need some upgrades in special teams, even more guys might be booted off the roster. You never know. Second down for the Saints. It's Andy Dalton and these, I think it was Callaway who brought in the last reception there. They're going to look for another drive here. Andy Dalton on the play action is going to throw up the sideline. It's going to be received by number 1. Once again, I think it's Callaway. He's got the dreads going. Pretty sick ones, too, with like the red streaks, but I can't quite see his name. Number 1 for the New Orleans Saints is going to pick up that big first down. The Saints are going to have the ball inside the Chargers' red zone. It's a big deal if your starter get hurt. Yeah, it's a big deal, man. It's a huge deal. Where can I stream the game online? I mean, there's ways, but I can't tell you those ways. The only way I can tell you that I've been using for years is the VPN and NFL Game Pass. It's become a rhythm. I haven't in 4 years missed a Chargers game because of blackouts or some BS. This has been the most surefire way to catch games. I'm going to continue sharing this method until we get most of the Bolt fam watching it without any sweat. So the Saints have the ball around the Chargers' 10-yard line. It is 2nd and 4. Andy Dalton in the second team offense for the Saints take the field. Mark Ingram's still in there. And Andy Dalton, under center, takes it, gives it to Ingram, and Ingram evades one tackle. I think it was JT Woods who missed, and Mark Ingram's going to get the second down, or the first down, I should say. It'll be 1st and goal for the Saints. And we got a $10 holla coming in from my man Steve Simmons. What's going on, Steve? Yeah, this is all about evaluating the difficult cuts we're going to have to make. Absolutely, my man. 100 billion%. 100 billion%. We're just out here looking for what we can do to improve this roster. Win or lose, doesn't matter. We want to see some big plays. We want to see some upside. We want to see areas in which we can improve. Absolutely correct there, Steve. Thank you so much, man, for the $10 holla. As Mark Ingram's going to get the carry here at the goal line, and he'll carry it over for another Saints touchdown. I wonder why the super chats ain't working. We'll sort it out if it ain't. We'll sort it out. Thank you so much again, Steve Simmons, for the $10 holla. We got another one coming in from Shramp with the $5 holla. With the lightning sonic yellow t-shirt hippo. I dig it, baby. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate the love, everybody. We got Shramp. We got Steve Simmons. Appreciate it, everybody. What's going on, Just Me? Good to see you. Now, the Saints up 14-0 at this point. They did start their starters in the first couple drives on defense and offense. Of course, they just lost their starting right tackle due to injury. But the Chargers offense started out pretty decent in the last drive. Have a chance to come back here, try to catch up a little bit. What channel? Again, I couldn't tell you. We are on NFL Game Pass right now. We're on NFL Game Pass. If you're like, well, how are you watching it live on NFL Game Pass? We're also using a VPN. Again, the most surefire way. I cannot praise it enough. This is the way to watch football right now until they get their NFL Plus disaster situated. NFL Plus, I do believe, is the future of watching football via subscription. But man, is it so bad right now. Get that sorted out. We shouldn't have to use VPNs and stuff to watch football. It's ridiculous. Shrimp says so much for death. That's what it is. It's what it is. You know what I mean? The Chargers, there's going to be some movement this week. What's going on, Mayor B? Mayor B? Matt Maroney says Woods is just... Yeah, Woods, man, the biggest thing that we had to worry about him is that tackling. And Woods, to me, has all the upsides of being like, you know, that money position guy. Get him in the box. Let him get after the run. You know, he's got that great coverage. I should say decent coverage over the middle. He's got size. He's got speed. He's got to clean up that tackling, man. If he can clean up that tackling, he could be, you know, Derwin James 2, 3.0. He's got the speed. He's got the size. He just needs to work on that technique a bit, man. What's going on, Matt? Maroney, good to see you. Hermdugger says local Saint CBS announcers are so pumped right now. Yeah, man, this is it. This is the Super Bowl. I don't know, dude. It's what it is. We're out here just, you know, chilling, having a good time, seeing some upside from the team. Right now, the defense, it's got some work to do, but again, this is the Chargers second and third teamers. Last week, for the most part, we saw mainly, what, third teamers out there. Chargers just looking to learn some things. Saints out here looking to add to that sizzle reel maybe a little bit. Chaz preseason, score doesn't matter. Yeah, welcome to the preseason where the points don't matter and the Saints are hyped anyway. Your first category is, who is your new right tackle after the horrible decision in the first drive? Saints have played a lot of starters first two possessions. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm going to see about fixing the super chats real quick. Or in commercial break. See if there's anything we can do, because I miss it, man. I miss the little bling, bling, bling. Hey. Hey, we got a $20 haul coming in from Shrimp, baby. Let's go. Thank you so much, my man. $20 haul says, woo, woo, let's get it, Shrimp. Who doesn't like a little shrimp, man? Who don't like a little surf and turf, baby? Let's go. $20 holla, man. Thank you so much, dude. Big shout out and ups, dude. Available on Hulu on the Ocean side. There you go. Good looking out, Kyle. Shrimp, thank you so much, man. That's some big love right there. I really appreciate it. Says, send it, baby. Send it. Let's go. Kiara Tavita. Good to see you, man. It's a scheme, not the players anymore. No one should give up that much each play. Yeah, some of the positioning could definitely make some have some improvement there. Anyone allergic to shellfish? No. Here comes the Chargers' next offensive drive. Decent chunk of yards there by number 34. I do believe that's Larry Roundtree. So the first carry for the Chargers looks pretty good in an otherwise unspectacular past couple of weeks. Shrimp, thank you again so much, man. That's super dope of you, dude. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's see here. I gotta take this here, right? Yeah, yeah. And we're going to put that right in here. And Chase Daniel is going to hit Jalen Guyton deep on the left side of the sideline. And the Chargers just picked up big yards on our next offensive drive. Let's get it, Guyton. Big plays, baby. Big plays. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what you want to see. Man, why am my noties working here? Let's go, Guyton. 15's in the chat. Let's get it. That makes me so happy. Let's go. Chargers. Chase Daniel's going to fire on the other side of the sideline this time. Too far for DeAndre Carter, though. Bad target, bad pass. Carter did have some space there on the right sideline. It'll be second down coming up. That's close, man. There's a flag, though. Holding on the Chargers, and it's Storm Norton who picks up the flag there. The Chargers are going to get a 1st and 15 coming up next. Man, come on. Ah, shoot. Well, I'll take a look at it again here at halftime. Here comes another carry. Oh, it was a fake to DeAndre Carter. Psyched out the cameraman, but Carter not able to get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and about 16 on this drive. We'll turn this back on now while we're waiting. Till then, man, I'll be hopping him up, dude. Shrimp with the $20 holla. We got Herm the Dogger. We got another one coming in from Shrimp. Welcome to the crew, Shrimp. Yeah, baby. Some Boa Shrimp in the house. Guys, give them some love in the chat if you guys have them custom emotes. Appreciate the love, man. Shrimp to the crew. Let's get it. Chase Daniel is going to hit Larry Roundtree on the screen. And Roundtree is going to find a nice hole. Picks a nice angle and picks up a decent amount of yards. Let's get it. It wasn't all the yards in the world, but it'll be about 3rd and 14 when the Chargers do return. But still, decent yards there on the screen. Let's go. Thank you so much, Shrimp. Appreciate it. Right tackle's leaking on this O-line. Yeah, it's Norton. It's Norton. Trey Pipkins was out there first drive. This drive, it's Storm Norton. Storm Norton's definitely letting some guys through. Definitely letting some guys through. Is everybody watching the game? Again, if you guys have the time, I would say ahead of time especially, set up NFL Game Pass and set up a VPN. You will never worry about missing the game ever again, okay? Please, I'm going to keep saying it throughout the entire stream. Get set up with a VPN and get set up with NFL Game Pass. Do it well before the season opener. You guys do not want to miss any moment of football if you can help it. Hermdogger, welcome to the crew too, guys. Hey, guys, give him some love, dude. Hermdogger and Shrimp, welcome to the crew, man. As we're in commercial break waiting for the Chargers to come back here in the first play of the second quarter. Nicole Bertrand, thank you so much, Nicole. Everybody coming in here, man. Welcome to the crew. Some new crew members, man. We're going to put you guys to work. Thank you guys so much for all the love in the chat. Yo, what out to all the new crew members. Thank you guys so much for all the love. They had Storm at left tackle, Trey at right tackle. Man, this is weird. This is weird. This is a weird one. Kyle coming in here after 2 months. Kyle, what's going on, man? I got my Herbert Color Rush jersey the other day thanks to your video. Hey, man. GG's, dude. You're going to be looking sharp out there, dude. I don't know if you are engaged with partner at all at this point, but, man, you're going to be getting some phone numbers with that Color Rush Herbert jersey. I got to tell you, the first time I got these jerseys, too, I was kind of shocked at how many compliments I got just walking around, especially with not as many Chargers fans out in this area. Crazy, man. Crazy. Kyle, thank you so much. 2 months. Nicole, Hermdogger, and Shrimp, welcome to the crew. Should be a good one, man. Should be a good one. All right, I'm going to see about getting this super chat back online too. I want to see that. I want to see y'all's beautiful names out there. Thank you guys again so much for all the love. I do appreciate all the support you guys have done for me, especially over the. You guys want to know like a tough living to make for anybody? It's going to be an NFL team-specific YouTube channel over the off season. You guys have made it so much easier to survive in that, let's say, drier period of content time. Not even content. I feel like we put out a decent amount of content. It's just the interest, right? The interest levels aren't as peaked at that point of the season. You guys still showed up. I really do appreciate the love, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. I'm really confused here, man. Here comes the Chargers on 3rd and 14, by the way. 3rd and 14. Can the Chargers convert? It's going to be a draw by Joshua Kelly, and Kelly leaping over a defender. Davis is still in there for the Saints for some reason. That's going to be a Chargers first down, baby. Yo, Josh Kelly. Let's go. It was Tyrann Mathieu and Demario Davis trying to get him down, man. These are legitimate Saints starters. Whiffing on that 3rd and 14. How about you guys put that one in the sizzle reel, baby? Let's go, 25. Jeez, man. He was in the next stratosphere. Let's go, Kelly. Wow. Here comes the pitch to Kelly now. Kelly's going to find an angle on the outside. Stiff arms a defender. Picks up about 5 yards in that play. Kelly. Yo, it's not even 5, it's 9. 9 yards in the play for Josh Kelly. Let's get him, man. Dep looking a little concerned, especially on defense. Yeah, defense needs a little bit of work, but right now, man, Chargers backups in offense, putting in the work versus a first team of the Saints defense. Because I saw Matthew, Honey Badger, and I saw Demario Davis out there. I think I'm seeing a majority of the Saints starters out there right now, too. Marshawn Lattimore, too. What? What's going on, Chase? Good to see you, dude. Zaro Orgaio, thank you so much for the $5 hello, man. I appreciate the love. Here comes Chase Daniels. Going to fire underneath. He's going to find his target. And that is Jalen Guyton, who picks up a huge, I wouldn't say first down, but huge yardage. Chargers 2nd and goal right now. Again, versus the Saints first team. What's going on, baby? Let's go. Wow. Let's go. Here comes the carry by Josh Kelly. Kelly's going to be down. It'll be second and goal. Second and goal coming up. What is happening, dude? What is happening? Shred with the other $10 or $20 holla. Let's get in here, baby. Let's go. He says send it. He says send it. Brand new member coming in here with the $20 holla, man. Let's get it, dudes. Thank you so much for the love there, my man. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. $20 holla. Give him some love in the chat. To Shrimp, the brand new crew member. Here comes Chase Daniels. Going to throw a fade to Jalen Guyton, who tries to bring it in one-handed. And it's an incomplete. Number 35 there on the defense gets the stop, but there is a flag down on the field. Shrimp coming in here, man. I appreciate the love there, Shrimp. Thank you so much, my dude. And that's going to be PI on the defense, dude. Let's go. Yes, Saints first teamers. You guys in trouble if the Chargers second, third teamers are busting into the first and goal situations all of a sudden here, man. You guys, after seeing Trevor Penning go down, going to let your starters still stay out there on the field? What you guys doing? Shrimp, thank you again so much, man. $20 holla. Appreciate the love. As the Chargers do give it to Kelly one more time. Actually, it was Roundtree this time. It's going to be second and goal after the PI. Second and goal. I'm not going to worry about the super chats for just a second. We're going to get this score back on the thing right here. Here we go, baby. Give it to Horvath. Yeah, dude, let's give it to Horvath. Come on, baby. In motion's Jalen Guyton. And it's going to be a handoff to Larry Roundtree. And Roundtree is going to bust his way through the line, picking up his first touchdown of the preseason. And guess what, baby? We can throw the animation in there. That is a Chargers touchdown. The Bolts versus the Saints first team defense closes the lead and puts up 7 of their own. Let's get it, baby. Chase with the $5 says, what up, Hugo? How you doing, New York? How you doing? Where's my sister at? Both game, both are breaking records this year. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, Chase. Let's go. Touchdown. 34's in the chat. We got a Larry Roundtree sighting, and the Chargers close that lead despite the Saints starting their first teamers. Yo! Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Big plays by the Chargers' second team offense. You got to find some optimism in that, right? Chargers first team offense versus, or I should say, second team offense versus the Saints first team defense. That's how you do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You guys still think Roundtree getting cut? Maybe. I don't know. A lot of it depends on what the Chargers want to do with Isaiah Spiller sidelined for a few weeks. Let's get it done, dudes. Let's get it done. Now the Saints, what are we getting into 5 minutes into the second quarter? I mean, unless they're crazy, they're probably going to start resting their starters, right? You don't want to risk losing another starter here. As Rex B comes in here, man, with the $20 haul. What's going on, Rex? He says, touchdown! Go Bolts, baby! Go Bolts! We got a chance here yet, dudes. Last game of the preseason, can the Chargers get one preseason win? Although it doesn't really matter, right? It's always good to see that Chargers touchdown animation. Cannot wait for week 1. Rex B, thank you so much for the $20 haul, my man. You guys in the chat right now, give him some love. Give him some love. Let's show some of those custom emotes from the new crew members too, man. If you guys take a look, you guys get brand new emotes on YouTube. Some bolt ups, some big dumbs if it's so appropriate, some director's lightning bolts. You guys got them all, man. Let's give some Rex B some love in here. Really appreciate the love there, Rex. Much love, much love, much love. And Hugo getting in there with the bolt ups, baby. Let's get it. Let's go, Chargers. Let's go. Josh Kelly Roundtree. This is way. Yeah. I still think that Josh Kelly carry, man, was insane. The dude jumped into the next stratosphere with that one, man. Rex, again, thank you so much for the love, dude. Much love to everybody. Rex and Shrimp and everybody out there, man, throwing some love to the chat today. I really do appreciate it. Let's get it, baby. John Gooch with a $10 house says, we about to make this game now, baby. Go sit down, Saints. We love you. Hey, man, we much love to you guys, too, dude. Thank you so much for the love there. John Gooch, $10 holla. I'm hyped for some live-action Chargers football, baby. Preseason or not, we're seeing some good things. I needed to see something from Larry Roundtree. We saw something. I needed to see something for Josh Kelly. We got something big from Josh Kelly in this game. Chargers backup running backs, man. They came back with a vengeance in today's game. I really do appreciate you guys and all your love, dude. Super, super hyped to see what this translates to in the regular season. John Gooch for the $10 haul. Thank you so much again, man. Thank you again to Rex B, to Shrimp, to Chase, everybody for all the love and support in the chat today, man. You guys have been awesome. Thank you so much. As long as your last name isn't Burkhead, says Karen. We've been infiltrated. Thank you so much to everybody, man. Appreciate all the love. Man. Getting me hyped, dude. And J.K. Scott punting that thing into the back of the end zone. No chance for the Saints to return, and the Saints offense takes the field again. Dude, this J.K. Scott, I know we don't say this often, but can I get some 16s in the chat for the new punter? Dude's actually been pretty good. Dude's been actually, like, hyping me up for a punter, and that takes a lot, man. Miguel says, here and watching live stream while I work out. Decides to change my eating habits, work out the day 10 you inspired me. Hey, dude, Miguel, don't give up, man. Congratulations on the commitment there, dude. Hey, if we can like just subtly and subconsciously insert motivational speeches, inserts of workouts, we're gonna do that as well, man. Pump that iron, baby. That Iron Man. Go get that, Miguel. Appreciate it, dude. He's Kyle coming back in with the $8 haul, says caught that Chargers YouTube super chat, and your head and shoulders above the rest. They're good, but you're another level. Hey, man, Kyle, thank you so much, dude. $8 holla, having a lot of fun in the chat today, man. This is why we do it, dude. Just getting all these hype Chargers fans in the same place. And it's a preseason game nonetheless, man. I appreciate the love there, dude. Here comes a carry for number 34 of the Saints. He's going to pick up some big yards. Who's number 34 for the... It's a penalty, though. It's a penalty. Looks like it's going to get called back, but 34 had a nice run there. Thank you again so much, Kyle. Dude, you make me blush. You're going to make me blush here on stream. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much. 16's in the chat. Love to see it, dude. Love to see it. So it was holding on the Saints offense. It's going to be taken back after a decent run by number 34. Do they have his name down here? They do not. We'll just keep an eye out for it. He looked pretty decent. And a $10 haul coming in from the Fit Freestyle Kid, dude. That's kind of a dope name. That's kind of a dope name. I'm not going to lie. He says, can't wait for Matt Composer to absolutely devour Derek Carr week when lightning and thunder, baby. Let's get it, dude. Here comes a pass by the Saints. And it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up. Dude, the lightning and the thunder. Who could not get hyped about that, baby? That Fit Freestyle Kid, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude. And again, this is the Chargers' second, third teamers. We haven't even seen the first team defense yet, baby. Let's get it. Thank you so much. That Fit Freestyle Kid. And another $20 haul coming in from Shrimp, baby. I know what I'm having tonight, dude. I'm having me a little surf and turf tonight, dude. We got a little Shrimp in the house, dude. Thanks for being you, dude. Hey, Shrimp, thank you so much for the love, man. Hey, big up, Shrimp. I don't think we've seen you in here before, man. Thank you so much for the support, my man. Here comes Andy Dalton. Fires it off, sideline, and can't come down with it was number 10 of the Saints. And that's going to be incomplete, and the Chargers got a 3 and out. They're thinking that Callaway got some sort of deflected catch here. No, it hit the ground. What are the Saints doing? What are the Saints screaming about? I'm looking at the replay. And the pass went into the dirt and then into the hands of Callaway, who took it all the way to the house. But, I mean, it touched the ground. Shrimp, dude, thank you so much for the $20 haul, man. Welcome to the fold, dude. Sorry, I'm a little bewildered right now. Thank you for welcoming into the fold, my man. Appreciate the love there, Shrimp. Much love, much love. Hugo, the doorman boss, coming in with the $5. Says, big thanks for the advice last stream. Been taking strolls around the complex every other day. I haven't weighed myself, but I feel lighter. Dude, keep it up, Hugo. I promise you, these little tiny habits, it adds up, right? It becomes habitual and becomes like non-thinking. Eventually, it's just going to be everyday life. And one day you'll wake up and you'll feel better. You'll feel good. That's the number one. I mean, losing weight's a good, benefit too. But the biggest thing is you want to feel better, right? Just keep it up, man. These little habits, these little choices that you make, you know, going to the cafeteria, going out to the grocery store and figuring out what you want to eat. You're taking that slight second. Just take a look at the back of the label, right? How many, you know, calories you want to be eating a day. Just kind of do the light math in your head, nothing crazy. Before you know it, you've developed habits, and it's just the way you live your life, and you're feeling a lot better. You got this, Hugo. You got everybody, man. I believe in you guys. If I can do it, some dude that's been heavy most of his life, right? A dude that's been struggling to lose weight since I was a little kid. If I can do it, you guys can do it, man. I believe in you guys. I believe in you guys. The chat's saying that it's a touchdown. We're going to wait and see if we have another replay in the house. It looked to me like it obviously at some point hit a blade of grass, which would put it as a downed ball. It would be one of the most spectacular, weird, Madden-like touchdowns I've ever seen if this is called a tutty. We'll have to wait and see, though. We'll have to wait and see. Huge support from the stream today, man. That freestyle kid, man, I could say that name all over. The shrimp, man. Get me some shrimp tonight. Kyle, John, Rex, everybody, thank you so much, dude, for all the love. I really do appreciate it, man. Wouldn't that be so weird, dude? Just like the Easton Stick interception in week 1 versus the, who'd we play in week 1? In the first preseason game versus the Rams. That interception. It's so weird. So weird. Now, the announcers came out and said something about the play under review, but the broadcast is like behind or something. The broadcast, they're saying they're still in commercial, but I heard something. I think I heard a ruling, but I still can't see nothing. We'll update you guys in a second. Yeah, keep it up, everybody. You got this. Learn it's not just about my physical health, but also my mental health. If I can do anything, do it, anybody can. Hugo, that's the biggest thing for me, too. I had an unhealthy relationship with food. And the first hurdle that I tried to conquer was certainly in terms of fixing myself psychologically. They're saying that that never touched the ground. But because they waved off the play, it's not a touchdown. It's just a first down for the Saints. Weird wackadoo, dude. So strange. It is what it is. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Saints get another shot here. Cookie Monster says, I know it's just preseason, but it still sucks that we don't look competitive. Hopefully our starters play completely different. I feel like I'm seeing some work in there, man. At least more than last week. You know, a lot of these guys know that 27 players are going to be Chargers in the next couple of days, right? So I'm seeing a little extra hustle. But yeah, it's going to look a lot different with the starters. I can guarantee that. Appreciate the love there and $5 Hollow Cookie Monster. Appreciate it. We saw a short carry by the Saints. It's 2nd and 7. Here comes the Saints again. Who's number 34 of the Saints? He's looking pretty good. He's going to take the ball again and busting through the line. It's going to be Braden Fayoko and Carlo Kemp. Huge tackle for loss. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 for the Chargers defense. Let's go, baby. Fayoko. 96 is in the chat, dude. Chargers. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth. Do not cut Braden Fayoko. I will go loco if you cut Fayoko. In other words, I will cause a scene. Keep Fayoko on the scene, man. Keep Fayoko on the team. Please. Please. 3rd and 10 for the Saints after the big play by Fayoko and Carlo Kemp. Here comes an underneath pass to number 1 of the Saints, and he's going to get almost tackled by JT Woods. Does stumble him enough to get cleaned up. It's going to be 4th down. Nice plays. Defense, baby. Let's go. I'm loco for Fayoko, baby. Yeah, JT Woods, he's got to work on that, dude. He needs to be able to wrap around them legs. He's tackling too wide. I mean, who am I to say, right? But he's kind of just chest bumping them. That fit freestyle kid says if Fayoko gets cut, I'm egging Telesco's house. I mean, we'll do it virtually, right? We'll find some way to exclaim our disappointment. Fayuko's got to make that team. Make that a shirt that says "Loco for Fayuko." I'd be down, dude. Maybe I'll message him on Twitter, see if I have his permission. I think that would be so funny. Loco for Fayuko. Yeah, that big, I can see it now. That big 4 in the middle, like Loco, like slapped up on the top, and then 4, and then Fayuko slapped on the bottom in bigger, bolder text, maybe with that like Tomoko hype, you know, style around it, like the Islander tattoo kind of style. That'd be pretty sick. Little Haka energy, you know. I could dig it, dude. Oh, you got it. We have to incorporate his dad's tongue action, right? You know how the Islanders, like, they have that war cry where they the tongue all the way out. We got to put that in there somewhere too. Fayuko's such a character, man. I love that dude, man. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Now that we're on the topic, and I'm getting kind of close to the camera, kind of up and personal with you guys. You guys want to know something weird? You guys want to know something weird? We're gonna get a little closer. One thing in high school, you know, you're all sitting in that circle. Maybe some chicks around or whatever, and everybody was like, you know, what's that one weird thing that you can do? There's that kid that can like dislocate his shoulder, and there's that kid that does like the weird thing with like the hand, you know, like how has this never come up in the last 5 years? I have a forked tongue, and it wasn't by choice, it was by birth. You guys just throwing that out there, okay? I felt like there was no other time that I could have appropriately brought up that topic. There it is. There it is. From birth, all right? Whether that means something dark and shady, who knows? But that's what it is. Did I see the Fate and Furious? Nah, I haven't. My guy. Yeah, you guys see it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yes, sir. Hey, you guys kill me, dude. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. I'm just saying, if I had a resume, that'd be on the top. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Mrs. Director. Just to freak her out. I don't think she's listening to the stream right now. Just to freak her out, y'all should go like hit her up on Twitter a bunch of times. just go on there. Silver Pixie 37, I think is her tag. Just go on there and be like, yeah, Mrs. Director. Oh, let's go. You lucky Chihuahua. Yeah. False start on the Chargers, by the way. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Bolts. Yeah, baby. The double tap. All right, football. Let's go. Chargers hand it off. It's going to be Josh Kelly. Picks up a good, decent amount of yards there, man. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up. This stream's gone so far off the rails, I can't even tell you. Yeah. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Bolts after a decent run by Josh Kelly. Shred with the $50 holla. These guys destroy the world, man. I'm just here to destroy the world. It's Chase Daniel. It's going to be a screenplay, and Josh Kelly can't quite find an angle. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up. Thank you so much, Shrimp, dude. Guys, give some love to Shrimp, dude. Who doesn't love a little shrimp? Who doesn't love a little shrimp, man? I will legit go out and get shrimp tacos after this broadcast. I kid you not. I'm going to celebrate with some shrimp tacos tonight, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Send, he says. Send. Dude, how do you say shrimp in Spanish? You guys help me out. I know. I'm one of those half Mexicans that can't speak Spanish. I get it. Ha, 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 ha. How do you say shrimp in Spanish? I want that nickname for my man Shrimp. $50 holla, dude. Let's go. Chase Daniel steps up into the pocket. He's going to escape. Chase Daniel's got the first down. Chase Daniel picks up the yards with his feet like he did last week with that 20-yard carry. He does it again. Chargers got a first down, baby. 6:33 left to play in the first half. Let's get it. Okay, so now is it really Cameron? Is that how you say it? If you guys make me say something naughty on YouTube, I'm gonna be real upset. Am I saying it right, Cameron? Is it literally like Cameron? Cameron? Cabron? Cabron, Cameron? Appreciate the love there, Shrimp. Appreciate the love. Here comes the carry. It's going to be a pitch to Larry Roundtree. Picks up about 3 yards in that carry. Okay, Cameron. All right, my man. Now I got something additional when we see them shrimp hollers, right? My man, El Cameron. El Cameron. It feels like something like a villain from Breaking Bad, right? It's like, man, you don't want to be selling over there, man. It's like, why isn't it? That's Cameron's corner, dude. You don't do that. Oh, okay. Shoot. Say less. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love, dude. Thank you so much, Shrimp. Here comes Chase Daniel. He's going to hit underneath to Larry Roundtree. Roundtree's really bringing the heat today, man. Roundtree's bringing that energy. We did not see that last week. Dude. He's really bringing it in today, dude. Let's go. Yeah, the mobile Cobra. Yeah, and that's another thing with Chase Daniel, too. He's like, okay, so the Bolt fam really loves Easton Stick because he's got them wheels. Looks like I'm spending this summer on the treadmill, man. I'm going to get that mile up. Or lower, I guess, whatever you want to say. I'm gonna improve that mile speed. Let's get it, dudes. Here comes Chase Daniel. 4:48 left to play in the first half. He's going to chuck it underneath it. It's Michael Bandy. And Bandy, a little shiftiness, picks up a couple extra yards, and the Chargers close to midfield now with 4:38 left to play. Let's get it. Shrimp Simo. Shrimp Simo. Steve. Steve Simmons with the $2. Says Camarones. Okay, Camarones. Shrimps. See, that's how my wife would say it. She's from Alabama. She likes some shrimps. So now we got 3 ways. We got shrimps, we got shrimp, we got Camarones. I'm cool with it, man. I'm getting a little more educated every day. Here comes Chase Daniel up top. It's going to be a little too far for Jason Moore. Would have been a big play right there. 4:09 left to play. Thank you so much, Steve Simmons. Shrimp Simmons. No sticky bandits today. We'll probably see some Easton Stick in the second half. Shrimp sounds like a demon player Call of Duty. I mean, maybe. Some shrimp cocktails. I love it when we get on a stream and it so far falls off the rails that it's now the shrimp stream. Like, I'll remember it from now on as the shrimp stream. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. Here comes a carry by the Chargers. Josh Kelly picks up a decent amount of yards. 3rd and 2 coming up. 3rd and 2. The shrimp cocktails stream today, baby. Next stream, you're going to see me out here with like the true cocktails and everything out there, right? Yes. Camarones. Kelly again. Yeah, Kelly, dude. The backup running backs are really throwing that oomph in this game, man. I'm really feeling it. 3rd and 3. Can the Chargers convert? Here comes Kelly on the outside pitch. He's going to be patient, waiting for a hole to develop, and he's going to pick up the first down and then a little bit more, too. Takes a big shot from number 48. And there is a flag on the play, but Josh Kelly, dude, he's looking transformed. Good. That's what we're looking for. And they're going to call holding on that play. It was a beautiful play. Such beautiful patience by Josh Kelly. And they're going to call holding in number 86 of the Chargers. I'm taking a look here at the replay. On the outside, looking for the hold. 86. I mean, if you stretch the imagination a little bit, sure, I see maybe a flag. I don't know, dude. But very nice, patient running by Kelly, waiting for the play to develop. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 10 all of a sudden. Can the Chargers convert? Chase Daniel steps back. Saints sending a ton of heat. He's going to hit Camp Moyer, the tight end. And Camp Moyer, dude, Camp Moyer, with 3 defenders on him. They can't take him down. He goes out of bounds. And that was a pickup of something like 20-something yards, baby. Camp Moyer fighting for a roster spot. If the Chargers roster 4, it's going to be Camp Moyer, baby. Let's go. Hey, can we see some, what's his number now? 87 and 25's in the chat, man. These guys been putting in some reps in this drive, dude. Yeah, 87, man. He put up a good fight. Yeah, big plays. Big plays. Here comes a run by Larry Roundtree, who once again, the patience in waiting for lanes to develop, very impressive. He saw a man right in front of him. He waited. He took a step back and then hit the hole. And of course, there's holding. They say 64. It's Hymus. Hymus, dude, what are you doing? You're making me look like a jerk. I'm the Hymus believer out here, man. Don't give me them holds, dude. Don't make me look like a jerk, man. I love Hymus, dude. I'm still a believer in Hymus. That was a nice run. Wiped away. XZ says, do you think Bandy makes the team? JC back by week 2. I think JC, because again, I try not to get myself too excited. But I think JC could be back by week 1. I really do. I mean, reading, I'm not a doctor, right? But reading on what he had done, I think there's a decent shot. I think at the very worst, he's back week 2 or week 3. As for Bandy, at this point, dude, I'm seeing reps on special teams, which tells me that the coaching staff wants to keep him. And if they can get a little bit more out of him via special teams, then it could be just the little nudge they need to make that move, to keep the extra receiver. I'm going to say, yeah. I say they keep Michael Bandy, JC back week 1. Don't say I'm not optimistic. I am to a fault sometimes. What else we got, baby? We got Ballin' James with $5 says, love the energy today. Let's get even more hype, though, because this is the last game that don't matter. And college ball's back, baby. Let's go, dude. Ballin' James, dude, thank you so much for the $5 haul. And yes, sir, college ball's back. College ball's back. We got big energies today. Last game that don't matter. Who cares about the score? I kind of care a little bit. I say I don't care, but I care. I care tremendously. And we're only down 1 score. With the ball at midfield, 2-minute drive coming up, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. After having to take on the Saints first teamers. Why? Good job, Chargers. Keeping things close here despite that. This guy's not even a longtime Chargers fan. LOL newbie. Is that directed at me? Because that ain't true. But at the same time, hi. Welcome to this Chargers stream. We're all Chargers fans. And we tend to get along. Otherwise, you're going to meet a man named Hugo. And Hugo likes to bust heads. So let's all play nice. Because I wouldn't want to see Hugo bust your head. Who else we got in here, man? Nicole! Let's tie it up. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes to score. I'm feeling very optimistic. I'm feeling very optimistic. Let's bolt up, baby. You think the Chargers still question the running game for running back? We gamble. Oh, you guys are saying you still want D'Ernest. I mean, it's hard not to get excited about D'Ernest joining the Chargers. Of course, I would be super stoked. But to me, personally, on a director's level, I really think we got our guy in Spiller. I still do. I think it's hard for people, even me sometimes, to like really commit to that without seeing more in the preseason. But we're just not. And I feel like I don't know, through practice, through his just God-given talent, I feel like we're good at RB2 until he proves otherwise. Which, again, we're not going to have enough of a sample size to determine that anytime soon. But still, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, man. Don't get on Hugo's bad side, dude. I've seen him mess some dudes up. Ooh. I had to send an apology letter to the families, man. Some gift baskets. Send a little money, a little side cheddar. Let's keep Hugo happy. It's half the theme of every stream. XE says, are you concerned about right tackle to our Achilles heel? I do feel like when we've seen Trey Pipkins in there, things have been a bit better. Again, it's tough on the live watch before watching the replay to really pay attention to that kind of stuff. So when I go back and I watch the condensed version on NFL Game Pass, I'll be able to pay attention to the offensive line a little bit more. But upon watching it live, just off the top of my head, it feels like Pipkins is doing pretty good. Storm Norton. Nah, man. $20 holla coming in from Shrimp, man. Coming on. We get to fire that cylinder off pretty quick. You're coming on with the $2 or the $20 holla, baby. Let's get it. As the Chargers on their first carry there, going to pick up maybe a yard. 2nd and 19 coming up. Coming on. Thank you so much, man. $20 holla. You are amazing. Hey, dude, Shrimp, dude. Thank you so much, man. He's murdering people out here tonight, baby. Let's get it. Coming on. Thank you so much, dude. That's to my Scramp man out there, dude. I'm legit. You tell me that subliminal messaging does not work. Subliminal advertising doesn't work. I'm going to go get some shrimp tacos after this game. I ain't had dip in terms of my calories today, and I want a shrimp taco now, baby. In honor of my dude, Cameron. Let's go, dude. Thank you so much for the $20 haul, man. Appreciate it. You guys are crazy today, man. The Chargers, by the way, we got a timeout. Yeah, by the Saints, which is why we're going to commercial break right now. Why we're going to commercial break. Dude, thank you so much again, Shrimp. Dude, spiking the hype levels out here. Caro says, what games are you going to make it to this year, Senior Director? Hope you can make the opening day. Order the Mexican Banda. Swing by. Dude, if I could, I would be there day one, week one, shoving Raiders fans into the bushes and laughing and running away. I just can't make it this year, man. I can only make it to one game a season, and the best for my schedule was versus the Miami Dolphins. Hey, I'm as excited as anybody else to go out there and see us, make a statement to the Dolphins fans, I was thinking of doing something, but I don't know if it's worth the money for the joke. I was going to go custom make... Maybe I'll tell you guys this. I was going to go custom make a Justin Herbert jersey on the Dolphins website in the Dolphins and wear that to the game and then take it off at halftime with the Chargers Herbert jersey underneath with a little salt in the wound for them Dolphins fans. But I don't know if it's worth the money. But still, I'm super excited. I love Tua Tagovailoa too. I'm a big Tua fan. But I'm super excited to see that game. But personally, if I could have chose, if the schedule wasn't a conflict at all, my top 3 games were versus the Rams, New Year's Day, I do believe, which is why we couldn't make that one. Then the Raiders home opener, and then the Dolphins. And then the Dolphins. By the way, anyone watches Sim Sunday, I got the stat sheet. Yo, Derpy Noob! Thank you, man. Are you the one last week? I did get hit up on Twitter. I didn't have a chance to reply yet. We got the stats for Sim Sundays tomorrow. You guys make sure to catch that. We got, like 2 episodes left. We're almost there, dudes. We're almost there. Thank you so much, man. So, yes, to answer your question, Caro, I will not be able to make the home opener versus the Raiders, but I will be there versus the Dolphins. December 11th, I think, is the date. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Just what it is. Here comes the Chargers. Going to be another handoff to Larry Roundtree, who again is trying to find the patience in the lanes. They just do not develop on the outside. It's going to be second and very long, or third and very long, I should say. Third and very long. Any chance you can pull some strings to have me driven out to SoFi? The game I experienced the greatest fan base, NFL, wishful thinking. Hugo, you know what? We'll see what we can do, man. I've been talking to the wife about that a little bit too, because I'm actually not quite sure how any of that works. But I got a little pool in LA. Maybe we'll see what we can do. Because, yeah, it's happening one day, Hugo. Like, we're going to a game. Like, just sit back and accept it. It's happening. We'll have to see what we can do, man. We got to chat a little bit more, too. We got the mod chat going on right now, too. We'll see what we can do, right? Because you're in that Diego, right? Okay. It says, Director, you missed my last donation message. Oh, okay. He says, $2 haul from XZ. He says, what's your record prediction? Our back end is hard. I think my floor is 11-6. But I also think our ceiling is something like 14-3. So as far as a prediction, and on third down, the Chargers do pick up a decent amount of yards. Trey McKitty, it's about 10 yards. It's 4th and 9. Do the Chargers go for it here? I don't know. Have to wait and see. As far as my prediction, I'm just going to take the medium of that, right? I'm going to say 12-5. 12-5. Does that seem fair? I think 12-5 is where I'm at right now. I think that's where I'm at right now. Hey, maybe we'll figure out something, man. We gotta find Bolt Fam in the Diego area. See if we can arrange something, yeah? Let's keep that dialogue open, baby. Let's do it. Here comes the field goal by Hopkins. And Hopkins is gonna nail it, man. That closes the gap even further. 10-14 with 57 left in the first half. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, baby. Yeah, great hold, great kick for sure. Is Bosa back? I mean, Bosa's not playing in this game, but he should be in the first game. What are we away from now, dudes? What day is it today? 26th? So the Chargers' first game is on the 11th, right? So... Wow. I always imagined the first game was so close to after the last preseason game. So day after tomorrow, Sunday. So it's 2 weeks from Sunday. Yep. 2 weeks from Sunday. Then we have live action Chargers regular season football. Okay. Okay. And if anything, we got Sim Sundays for the next 2 Sundays anyway. Right? While we're waiting for live action Chargers football. By the way, Sim Sundays, not tomorrow. I forgot it was Friday. This Sunday. You guys gonna be there for the stream? Should be fun. We only have a couple episodes left. We're pretty close. What day is the Dolphins game? It's a Sunday. I think it's December 10th or 11th. December 11th is the day. December 11th is the Dolphins game. XC says Denver versus the Chargers week 18 for AFC West title. Russ underrated. We gotta wait and see. It could come down to that, man. It could come down to that. The Chargers in such a tough division. Every single division matchup is going to be so important. And with the Chargers and the Broncos week 18, you never know the repercussions of that game. Going to be crazy. Wins for the regular season. This is our year, baby. This is our year, Charger Chris. We say that every year, but when was the last time we could back it up with this kind of roster? Who knows? Here comes Andy Dalton. Tosses it underneath to number 44. Might be their fullback. Tight end or fullback. It's going to be Kroll. You seen Kroll? You don't need to see Kroll. You don't need to see Kroll. Anybody even know that reference? You don't need to see Kroll. Thank you so much, XZ, for the $2 hollow. 14-3. Yeah, I'm gonna say my prediction for the Chargers this year is 12-5. I feel pretty good about that. As the Chargers defense almost comes up with an interception. 37's Keemon Hall, right? Yeah, Keemon Hall almost comes up with the pick. I mean, the Chargers still have all 3 timeouts. Still 50 seconds left on the board. Oh, dude, so close. So close to a pick. Yeah, Dalton's still in the league. Were you a Chargers fan back in Diego? You come and moved to LA. I was a fan back in 2000, at the very latest 2008, at the very earliest 2006. And here comes Andy Dalton trying to run for it. Did he get it? I think he got it. Yeah, he got it. What? Andy Dalton scrambled for the first down. So yeah, I was a San Diego Charger fan. I was part of the Save Our Bolts movement too. Still a Chargers fan out there in LA, but man, big reason why I became a Chargers fan is because they're in San Diego. Hugo says, did I tell you how I became a Chargers fan? I feel like you've told me that you had somebody that was a Chargers fan in your family. Am I thinking of the right person, Hugo? You tell me. Here comes Andy Dalton. Ooh, Dalton almost got stripped. Nice tackle by Amin Ogbongbemiga on that play. It's going to be a couple yards for the Saints. Oh, you're saying it's Ian Book. It's Ian Book now. It's Ian Book. Never judge a book by its lack of coverage. Not Dalton. Okay, it's Ian Book. Book. But the children love the books. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, correction. Ian Book, everybody. Is Shrimp taking off? Oh, Shrimp, my man. Thank you so much for all the love today, dude. I really appreciate it. First timer into the stream, man. Showing some mad love. I do really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Truly. Thank you so much for coming in here and spreading the love, man. I really do. I cannot wait to see you in the regular season, my man. Let's get hype, my dude. Let's get hype. Appreciate it, man. Cameron! Signing off, guys. Everybody give him the salute. Is there a Cameron salute? Is there a way to do? I don't know. I don't want to accidentally do something that gets me in trouble. Much love, Shrimp. Appreciate it, my man. Here comes the pass over the middle. And the Saints are going to get it. Oh, Keemon Hall took a hit. And the Chargers are going to have to take an injury timeout here. Keemon, man, he was looking real good. Hopefully he's okay. Probably got the air knocked out of him a little bit. Hey, Shrimp, my man. Come back with a $50 holler on the side, man. It's a Chargers for life, dude. Hey, big bolt up in the chat for Shrimp, my man. Coming on. $50 holler, dude. Bolt up, guys. Let me see some lightning bolts in the chat for my man Shrimp. First time I've seen you here on the chat, my man. Comes in here throwing down some crazy, crazy love. Really do appreciate it, dude. Thank you, my man. Somebody found a shrimp emote. That's even better, guys. Lightning bolts and shrimp emotes in the chat, baby. Let's get it. I will be thinking of you when I go get me some shrimp tacos tonight, baby. Thank you so much. Coming on. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Shrimp. Huge, huge support and love in the chat, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Coming on. Lightning bolts. Aliens for some reason. Little shrimps all over the place. That's the way to do it, baby. Thank you so much, Shrimp. Hey, we'll see you week 1 versus the Raiders, yeah. We'll see you there, dude. I mean, of course, on the stream. I will be streaming every single game this season other than the Miami Dolphins game, which I'll be attending. Other than that, we're going to be here, dude. Let's get it. Here comes Ian Book. Book is on the run, and Book is going to pick up the first down with his feet. Nick Cole coming in here and says, hiya, San Diego Chargers fan at 5 years old in 2005. That's the way to do it, Nicole. That's the way to do it. I mean, of course, I was upset like every other, San Diegan. Not myself, not being San Diegan. I just have ties to San Diego. And, of course, I was upset as well, but it was too much, especially with so many old friends, right? I couldn't give up on Phillip Rivers. I couldn't give up on Joey Bosa and Keenan Allen and the rest of the Chargers moving. Just couldn't do it. Couldn't give up on them. And here we are today, Los Angeles Chargers. One of the most beefy teams in the NFL. Much love, much love. Hey, you guys found the shrimp emote. Much love, dude. Here comes Ian Book. And Book is going to throw it away to the outside. And the Saints are going to have an opportunity here, I think, for a field goal. With what? 5 seconds left in the first half. It looks like they're going to bring out the field goal unit, try and pick up 3. And still keep it a touchdown lead. Where is Justin Herbert? Gosh darn it. Justin Herbert would give us the win in this game. Justin Herbert. No way this Saints team puts up any sort of fight versus Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert will be making his first appearance in week 1 versus the Vegas Raiders. As the kick is up for the Saints, and it is good. That's going to close or extend their lead by 3, but the Chargers still behind just 7 points. It'll be interesting in the second half. We shouldn't see any more Saints starters. Keep things even on the playing field as the teams now go into the tunnel, readying themselves for the second half of the game. What do you guys think? Highlights from the first half. Michael Bandy, as always, dude. The running backs. Sorry, I shouldn't pound the table. That's where my camera is. I'll pound the side of my chair here. The running backs looked good. Looked real good. Matter of fact, them running backs look nice. Big proud of those running backs. Defense still needs to work on some things. But if I had to give a highlight for the first half, I would say them running backs looking pretty good, man. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hugo the doorman coming in here says 4 at 5 watching Sayal. The O-side star linebacker getting drafted 90. I was hooked. My first game I watched was the Super Bowl. The first game was the Super Bowl in 95? Yo! Okay. Quickly, though, because we got to get a word in from the sponsors, right? That would be a tough game to watch because, again, being a Chargers fan, seeing the way that went down, that would be tough. And some people are going to get mad at me about this, but just imagine being able to witness live with your own eyeballs Steve Young and Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders. I know. We would have hoped the Chargers won that game. That was just a loaded Niners team. And just as a general fan of the legends of NFL football, just imagining getting to see those players play is something else. Right? Even if you watch it on TV, whatever. Just seeing those players play. We're watching legends. I don't know. That's just me. Hugo! That's the way, dude. I remember, I think my first Chargers game. Oh, that one's so hard because I remember some moments. I remember LT breaking the record and everybody going crazy versus the Broncos. I remember us stepping on Eli Manning. I remember I don't know. I have to think about it. What was the first game I can remember? It would have been on TV, but still. And of course, my first game versus the Steelers live. That was crazy. Either way. Gotta find some appreciation for the legends of the game, too. Even Steve Young, Jerry Rice, all these guys. Anyway, Cairo coming in with the $5. If you come down with the fam or for the Dolphins game, hit me up for Disney passes, Senior Director. I got you. Cairo, hey. That maybe, dude. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. I will have to see if we have the time. We went to Disney last year when we went to the game, but maybe we'll have time. I don't know. Dude, Cairo, I'll hit you up, dude. DM me so I make sure to know to have your Twitter thing there so I can talk to you afterwards as well, because that'd be kind of sick. I don't know. Me and Mrs. Director might be there a little longer than we thought we would. Because have you guys tried to travel right now? Oh my goodness. I booked my flight months in advance, and within a week they had canceled it. We're like, so we might go a little earlier. Just to make sure that if there is a delay, we can still have the option of driving even if we have to. Because it's been stupid tough to travel. Hugo, and thank you again so much, Cairo. Hugo Boss says, I got a little at a skirmish in school with the kid on Friday prior to who said the 49ers would win. I mean, someone got raised right, though, dude. All I'm going to say is I feel bad for the first kid that badmouths the Chargers at my kids' kindergarten. Because there's going to be some kids that badmouth the Chargers, because around here we got a lot of Broncos fans, Raiders fans. There's gonna be that one kid that says the wrong thing to the wrong other kid. I want to say, little director, you don't want to mess with that kid. I'm his dad. I'm his 6'1", 215-pound dad, and I rarely mess with him. You do not badmouth the Chargers around that kid. All right, guys, we'll be right back. We got to get a message in from our sponsors. Again, I get asked this every single week without fail. I am going to emphasize it as aggressively as I can in today's video because this is my last shot to get the word out before the regular season begins, at least in one of the game broadcasts. Get set up with a VPN and with NFL Game Pass ahead of time. I promise you, until they get NFL Plus fixed or whatever, until there's an easier way to watch the games, I promise you, this is the best way to watch football. Even if there's some Saints fans in the audience, I could care. This is the way to watch football hassle-free, without any freaking blackouts, without, am I in the market or what? There's no issues. Once you get it set up, and you're good to go. So the reason I'm emphasizing that is because I get a lot of people coming into the stream during the games while we're doing the broadcast. How are you watching the game? How are you watching the game? I'm not going to lie to you guys. It takes a second. It takes a minute to set up a VPN with NFL Game Pass. It does. And if you try to set it up during a game, you're probably going to miss 15, 20 minutes of the game. Get it set up ahead of time. Make your lives a little bit easier. Look for other tutorials and stuff and how to get it working on like a Fire Stick. I'll say that an APK on the Fire Stick is the way to go. Just search NFL Game Pass International APK. Thank me later if you guys do have the method already set up. And get it set up ahead of time. I promise you, this is the way I've been watching football the last 4 years, 5 years. This is the way to do it. Until they fix their subscription service or whatever, this is the way to do it. So we're going to get a word in from them right after we get these super chats in, baby. Ben Haskins says, love what I'm seeing from Josh Kelly today. By the way, I sent you a Twitter DM with all the Sim Sunday stats if you want to check it out. Dude, Ben Haskins, no way. I know there's a couple people that have been sending me stats and stuff. I've been so busy this week, I apologize. But yes, I'll be taking a look at that. Ben Haskins, thank you so much for the $5 haul, my friend. Appreciate it. And we'll take a look at them stats. I'll be checking my DMs a little bit more, getting everybody replied to before the regular season starts. And then Steve Simmons with the $20 haul says, me and the Chargers, born in 1960. So I've been there from day one. My dad also kept stats for the Bolts and worked for the Broncos Washington Super Bowl. You got some ties there, Steve. Man, brought up with the football blood and everything, man. I'll be honest. I'm super envious of families that were brought up in a football family, because my family could give a rat's behind about sports in general. I mean, they like the rugby, they like their football a little bit, but nobody. I'm the only NFL football fan. Until I got married, my wife is definitely into NFL now too. But that's pretty unique, man. That's pretty cool. Fans since the beginning. $20 haul. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love. Danny Fong coming in here. 2 games with 5 days. 2 games within 5 days. Hey, yeah, that's actually hard. I didn't even think about that. Crazy, man. Danny Fan. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the love. $5 holla from you. Steve Simmons with the $20 holla from the football family. Ben Haskin, Hugo Boss, everybody, thank you so much. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors again. Please, 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 get set up ahead of time. Make sure that you got things working before the first game of the season. This is the way to watch football. We'll be right back in about 2 or 3 minutes after a word from ExpressVPN and instructions on how to set it up before the regular season kicks off. We'll be right back. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, okay, guys? Because we've got a serious problem. One I know almost each and every one of you struggle with every single year. How do I watch football? I simply want to watch football. Okay, let's Google it. I mean, look at this. Why does it have to be so complicated? NBC Sports, Sunday Ticket, Fox. Of course, I could just sign up for satellite TV for like 70 plus bucks a month. Then I could add a sports package with a hefty price tag of like 300 bucks. Wait, no. There's another option, sports fans. One that I discovered last year. One that guarantees I can watch every game I want without the fear of blackouts or channel surfing. And its name is NFL Game Pass. Right, so you're telling me that there's a service that allows me to watch any game I want with Red Zone, NFL Total Access, condensed replays, and NFL original content like Hard Knocks and even more? This is it. This is the answer. This is what I've been looking for. Oh wait, except for one thing. You can watch all the games you want, but not live. But hang on, let me finish. There's a way around this. Using the NFL Game Pass in combination with this vital tool, a virtual private network, or VPN for short. Okay, I lost some of you guys, I can tell. Just wait. What is a VPN? Well, in layman's terms, it's a legitimate service that allows your internet connection to appear like it's coming from anywhere in the world. You see, certain apps and services are subject to a thing called geo restrictions. By using a VPN, we can bounce our signal from other parts of the world to grant us access to the NFL Game Pass to allow us to watch live games. But director, are we sure this is legit? Quick Google search, completely legal. We did it! Guys, this is the answer. This is what I personally have been using for the last 2 years, and I felt it was finally time to share this method. This is an awesome way to navigate the NFL season, and one that I plan to use for the foreseeable future. And if you're like me and you want the best VPN provider out there, definitely check out ExpressVPN. I've tried a couple out. This is definitely the best one for streaming live NFL games. Now make sure you guys check out the link in the description to get 3 months off of ExpressVPN, and for a full and easy tutorial on how to set up NFL Game Pass using ExpressVPN, check out my tutorial video link in the description as well. Break the shackles of conformity and experience football the way it's supposed to be. It's football season, baby. No blackouts, no restrictions. And we are back. As you guys can see, I'm trying to set up the super chat still, giving us the business. Let's see. If I go here, and I put the URL here, it should work. And then I'm going to test it. We're going to test the subscriber. Alert sent. It ain't coming in. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Let's see. Let's go back to the score here. And let's make sure that the super chats are on in here as well. Excuse me for a second, guys. We'll get into some of the things that we saw in the first half. What's your guys' biggest takeaway from the first half in terms of the Chargers improving in this game? You guys let me know. Okay, let's try this alert box one more time. We're going to test sub. And we are going to go back to this. Still nothing. Wonder what's going on. Wonder what's going on. Do I use a Roku? I do not use a Roku. I actually watch it on a Fire Stick, actually. And there are tutorials that you can look up on YouTube. I made one, and YouTube didn't like it for some reason. They had me take it down. But basically what you want to do is look for the NFL Game Pass and International APK. You'll find tutorials and stuff like that online. You can get it working on your Fire Stick, and it's actually super, super convenient. That's the way I watch games. Super, super laid back. If I'm not watching the Chargers game, which obviously I watch on my computer pretty much every single time with you guys, I'm watching the other games, Red Zone or whatever, up in my living room. with the Fire Stick. Very, very easy to set up. So, guys, yes, definitely make sure that you guys have things set up ahead of time. I always feel really bad that we can't stop the stream and get people the information they need to get the games working live during the day, during the game. And even if you guys have time today, go set yourselves up. Make sure things are working with the last preseason game of the year before the Chargers game comes up. Obviously, you're going to have some opportunities with the opener in the NFL season. If you want to make sure you have that game working before the NFL season kicks off, get set up that way. Of course, there's some people using NFL Plus. Some people got Direct TV and all that kind of stuff. Great. Just make sure you got have a way to watch the game that's reliable. And that, to me, is the most reliable way. You pay your money up front to the NFL, you get every single game every single week. And that's the way it should be with NFL Plus. As far as I know right now, NFL Plus, it's something wacky. Like you can't watch out of market games. Sometimes you only get the audio. Sometimes it's just one game. It's weird. And I think you can only watch it on your phones. You might, if you're looking for something cheap, maybe, yeah, get NFL Plus. You'll still need a VPN. You can use ExpressVPN on your phones to bounce it to in-market so you can watch at least all the Chargers games. But, yeah, I hate that it's such a hassle. And this is the best way I feel like I can help you guys watch the games every week is through this method. CO47 says, first off, love the content and streams based on today. I'm sold on Cat Moyer over McKitty. We used Trey in so many blocking sets, he looks lost. Interesting, because, yeah, right now, Trey McKitty is kind of the guy in terms of your blocking tight end. We're feeling a little bit better about Cat Moyer at this point. Interesting, very interesting. As the Chargers and Saints getting ready to kick off here again, the Saints will get the ball at half, I do believe. Thank you so much there, CO47. Interesting. Cat Moyer, yeah, looks really nice. Looks really nice. The other former Duck. Aram at 24 with the $5 says, I'm not sure if this is good marketing, but when the Bolts win the chip, you think they'll shoot out San Diego? You think they'll shoot out San Diego? Oh, shout out. It's the half. I'm sorry. I apologize. I am tad bit burnt. As the Chargers have the ball on offense, Chargers have the ball on offense, I should say. Chargers have the ball. And yes, they might shout out San Diego. I think it's impossible not to. Because the Chargers are just much more than the Chargers now. The Chargers are LaDainian Tomlinson, Junior Seau, Phillip Rivers, Dan Fouts, Lance Allworth. The history of the Chargers does reside in San Diego. If they win the big one, San Diego's got to be part of that. Congratulations. By far. Absolutely. So thank you so much, Aram. $5 haul. Yeah, shout out to San Diego. Big shout out to San Diego. Chargers on 2nd and 4. It'll be a handoff. Josh Kelly is going to pick up almost the first down. It's going to be like 3rd and 2. 31 or 3rd and 2 coming up here. Oh, guys. I mean, it hasn't happened yet. I told myself I would wait till like the end of the month. It's like the end of the month. I have not had a beverage, an adult beverage, in 7 months. Today's the day. Mrs. Director was like, hey, let's celebrate. And she went out. She got me some of my favorite. I'm a dark stout kind of guy. I am so super stoked. So some fish tacos and a dark stout from Mr. Director tonight. I'm super excited, man. Super excited. Here comes Chase Daniels in a sling, middle of the field, and it's another tight end. It's Cat Moyer, and Moyer fumbled the ball. He's on his way back. The returner is number 25 for the Saints, and the Saints are going to have the ball in Chargers territory. Was it a completion is the question, but Cat Moyer... Ooh, it was kind of a bang-bang play, though. Are they going to say it was a catch and fumble, or was it a incomplete? It looks like they're going to say it was a catch fumble. Yikes. Easton Stick, by the way. Easton Stick at quarterback. It was so bang-bang. Did he ever have possession of the ball? I'm watching the replay again. It looks like he did tuck it, and it was peanut punched out. I think it may be a catch and fumble, unfortunately. CO47 comes back into the he takes it back. I mean, it was a good play by the defense. Cat Moyer has been pretty good, but that was definitely unfortunate. Hey, I feel you. Thank you so much, Hugo. No, man. Unfortunate timing there, CO47. Unfortunate timing. Here comes the carry by the Saints. They'll pick up a couple yards, 2nd and 8. Unfortunate timing. It happens to the best of us. Oof, man. It was a catch and fumble. Saints got the ball close to the Chargers red zone at the Chargers 24. 2nd and 8 coming up. Yeah, let's get a stop, defense. Mullen says, I'm trying to start losing weight. That's going to be the hardest part for me is cutting. Yeah, that was tough, dude. I'm not going to lie. Here comes the pass to the underneath. The Chargers defense is all over it. They're going to lose yards there. 3rd and 11 coming up for the Saints. At the Chargers 20-ish, 20. Nice play by the defense so far. I'll say that I'm not the biggest drinker, I suppose. I'm not the biggest in his adult beverages. Maybe socially, you know, every once in a while. It's not really one of my vices. My vice used to be food, big time. And I say used to, because that psychological battle, it took a lot. It took a lot, definitely. So that was the bigger hurdle for me. But yeah, every once in a while, I was upset that I couldn't have a drink. But really, after a while, I feel like you find other methods to distract yourself. It's not too bad. The Saints are going to pick up big yardage here with the pass over the middle. Ian Book to Crawl. I think that's going to be a Saints first down. Set up for the 2 regular games on Amazon. How about the setup for 2 regular games on Amazon? So I know that the Chargers Thursday night game is going to be on Amazon Prime. So if you guys have Amazon Prime, you'll be able to watch it that way. I don't know. What's the other game for the Chargers on Amazon? Do we have another Thursday night game? I have to keep an eye out for that. So there's going to be methods to watch games all over the place. I think there's Hulu. There's YouTube. I tried Hulu for a while. They had Red Zone, but a lot of the times they didn't have the Chargers, which was really frustrating. I don't know. To me, the NFL Game Pass is the way to go. Then I don't have to worry about nothing. I don't have to look and see where it's playing, what streaming service. That's the way to do it. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Saints. Here comes the play action by Book. Book is going to sling it over the top and too far for the wide open receiver. It's going to be 3rd down for the Saints. That would have been a touchdown. Thursday night games are also on Twitch. Really? I guess I really haven't been keeping up with that. And it's a PI on the offense, by the way. 2nd down coming up. It's going to be 2nd down at the 17-yard line now. 17-yard line. What's going on, Prince? What I'm worried about is the game will be on Prime, but not Game Pass for some dumb reason. I don't think I've ever had that issue. I think if it's playing somewhere else, it is also playing an NFL Game Pass. I don't think I've ever run into an issue where it's not on NFL Game Pass. It's always, always, always an NFL Game Pass. But that's, again, I've been using it for 4 years. I've never ran into an issue. Here comes Ian Book with the screen pass to the running back. He's going to get back to around the 9-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 8. If the Chargers can hold him to 3, I'll consider it a victory on defense. Amazon owns Twitch, so yeah, they play Thursday night games on Prime Video and Twitch. Interesting. Very interesting. Where's Dean Leonard? Haven't seen much of him. On the play there. Nice tackle by JT Woods. Got to give him credit on that play. 3rd and 8 for the Saints coming up. Hermdogger with the stub toe. Never good, never good. 3rd and 8 for the Saints. Ian Book and the offense line up in tight end trips. Here comes Book over the top. It's going to be underneath to number 85 in the Chargers. Nobody's there. That's a touchdown, Saints. Touchdown, Saints. We'll see what the replay looked like, who was in the area. It looks like somebody wasn't in their zone. I think that was zone D. I don't think somebody was in their assignment. Book throws a touchdown. Game Pass EU crashed in the 4th quarter during the 49ers versus Chiefs Super Bowl. Really? Really? I don't remember that. I think that was before I found the method, too. DJ Fitch of the 9 months. Hey, man, no worries. It's preseason. We're seeing some good stuff, though. There are things that we still need to work on a little bit. But, you know, you can chalk up Camp Moore with the fumble. That's not going to help his case at all, but at the same time, it is what it is. Almost had a sack there. Yeah, very close. Found it on CBS. Nice. And if you're in market, you should get the local games anyway, right? Unless the blackouts and all that, too. Backups are beating up our backups. I mean, they got a head start with their starters. Their starters were in the on defense and offense for a couple of drives there, a couple of series. So again, I'm not too concerned about the score. I think I even predicted us to lose this game, but I've seen some really good things in terms of the Chargers and the things they have to address. Special teams have been a bit better. We saw some nice moves by Michael Bandy on special teams, which tells me that he's probably going to make the roster if they're trying to find more value out of him. And then additionally, the running backs have really stepped up in this game. Really stepped up. Second team defense backs reg season games. The Chargers can end their way around. They're showing an ad right now for some reason for the NBA. I'll have to wait and see what's going on here. But the Chargers are going to get the ball back on offense here shortly. Hey, much love, Ethan. Much love. JT Woods, unimpressive all preseason. He's a rookie. He's going to take some time, too. The upside's there. I cannot lie. The upside is there. But he's got to work on his technique a little bit before seeing any serious playing time. So we got JT in the third. Reminds me. Yeah, again, I don't want to say I told you so to anybody, because who am I, right? I'm just some dude on YouTube. But I after the first preseason game, I was like, we might want to temper our expectations a little bit for JT Woods, because he does seem to have a lot of things that Brandon Staley does value on defense, but it just seems like he needs to be coached up for a year. After that, maybe we'll start seeing some of that upside, rise to the surface. But right now, rookie season, it's fine, man. Let's give him some time to develop a little bit. If there's one guy that I am worried about not making the team from this year's draft, it's Dean Leonard, unfortunately. Dean Leonard, not every rookie mistake is made equal, right? And some of the rookie mistakes we've seen from Dean have been pretty egregious, to say the least. To say the least. We'll be right back, guys. I'll be back in 15 seconds. Give me a second. All right, we are back. Live action Chargers football. Michael Bandy took the fair catch, or I should say, elected not to return that kick. They have the audio desynced for some reason right now. It's preseason. It's going to be wacky. Here come the Chargers on 1st and 10. Easton Stick fires it off to the sideline, and coming back for it is Michael Bandy, who picks up a nice 13, 14 yards on that reception. Bandy, man, he's got to make the roster at this point. It would be criminal to see him cut in any, even thoughts of him being cut at this point is criminal. Secondary, so especially after JC being out, maybe a little bit, but we're not seeing Asante. We're not seeing Bryce Callahan, all these other guys. If the secondary looks sus week 1 versus the Raiders, then maybe we can sweat a little bit. But right now in preseason, I'm not sweating it too hard. Here comes the toss to, I think that's Letty Brown or Kevin Marks. Either way, it's going to pick up maybe a couple of yards there. 2nd and 8 coming up. That was Letty Brown, number 35. Letty Brown with 2 yards. Hey, shout out to Mama Eric out to 21. Big shout out to the moms. Appreciate the love. Any updates on JC? Right now, the word on JC is that it was an extremely minor procedure to improve his comfort levels. No injury. Some good news there. I think there's a good chance he comes back week 1. That's what my thought is there. Easton Stick is going to toss it into the dirt, by the way. It's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up for the Chargers. I want more Horvath. Me too. I put Horvath on the game preview because I was hoping to see a lot of him this game. We've seen one play, one reception. It went for 8 yards. It looked fantastic. Let's see a little bit more Horvath. Maybe bone spurs on the ankle. Yeah, something like that. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you for certain. I saw the name of the procedure. It's something Hermiculus subductus electronics. I have no idea. But there's a name for it, and it's something very, very minor. Here comes 3rd and 8 for the Chargers. Easton Stick steps back. He looks, fires it off, and right in the face of Michael Bandy was a Saints defender who knocks it loose. It's going to be 4th down. Chargers got a punt. And again, it's fine. Let's pay attention to the J.K. Scott punt here now, man. We avoided the Matt Ariza issues. We ended up getting J.K. Scott. I would like to see the hang time. Somebody get their stopwatch out. I want to see the hang time on this. Yeah, Bandy took a big hit there. If this is a Super Bowl caliber team, our backups need to do better. Yeah, they do. They do. I do agree that the backups, we need to find a little bit more clarity there. Here comes the J.K. Scott punt. It's up. It's a long one. It's a long one. Finally hits the ground. Fair catch by the Saints. They're going to start inside their 15. That's what I'm saying, dude. No matter what, there's something good to take away in the preseason. That J.K. Scott guy, he's good, man. That's a good punt. That's a good punt, man. That's a good punt. How do I feel about Matt Ariza? It's a shame. It's a shame. Again, like I said at the top of the stream, I was the one leading the parade. I wanted Matt Ariza. I was like, sure, it's a pick. What? In the 5th, the 4th, 5th, 6th, whatever round he ended up going. But let's get that difference maker on special teams. And for a while, it looked like the Bills got their dude. He's incredible. He looks like he's already on his way to the Hall of Fame. And then this comes out. And you're like, oh, okay. That's a shame, man. Make better decisions. He could have been something real special in this league, but he's already kind of squandered that opportunity a bit. Who knows? Who knows? The Chargers, long story short, dodged a bullet with that one. CO47 says, hope you don't mind all these super chats. Hey, man, I definitely don't mind. He says, if you're Telesco, aside from your 16 practice squad guys, who are you cutting next Monday? Cough 33 and who? I may do a whole video on this, man, because, again, it's going to be tough. Off the top of my head, I honestly, dude, at this point, I'm cutting Storm. I hate to say it. I'm converting Trey to swing. I'm signing another right tackle, letting that person compete with Trey Pipkins at the very worst, you know. Best case scenario, you let Jamari Sawyer take that guard spot. You move Matt Filer to right tackle. You're feeling real good about the offensive line. Sign another guy, cut Storm. I'm cutting a lot of the receivers outside behind Bandy. So I'm cutting Joe Reed. I'm cutting Jason Moore. I'm cutting everybody behind him. I'm cutting the free agent halfbacks. Maybe I give Letty Brown a shot if we need another guy while we're waiting for Spiller to come back. I'm cutting at least one or two of those tight ends. I'm cutting a lot of the DBs. So yeah, you can get your weight out, you know, up to 27 players cut. But I think it's more about the guys I want to keep. I want to keep Michael Bandy. At this point, I want to keep Mark Webb, JT Woods, and Alohi Gilman. So we're going to have to find some space there. I want to keep... I'm cutting Jerry Tillery because I want to keep Christian Covington, Braden Fayoko, Tito, obviously, Morgan, Fox, Special Joe State, and Austin Johnson. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. We're going to keep a close eye on everything. Josh Kelly, I'm keeping now. He's had a very strong preseason. I'm keeping Josh Kelly. Roundtree might be a cut candidate for me too. Between him and the free agent guys, I would say maybe I keep Larry Roundtree, but the moment Isaiah Spiller's back, Roundtree hits my practice squad. Here comes the carry for the Saints in their first possession here after the Chargers punt. 8:50 left in the third quarter, by the way. 8:50. Keep Carlo Kemp. That one's going to be tough, too, man. Kemp has been so good. Between the edge players, though, I would say that Jamal Davis is my second favorite as far as the backups, of course, behind Chris Rumpf. Which fullback I'm keeping Horvath. Plain and simple, it's a Horvath show. Who scored the touchdown? It was the Saints a little ways back. I don't remember who scored the tutty. But it was the Saints. It was a pass over the middle. Somebody wasn't in their zone. Touchdown. Did Horvath have a play today? Yeah, Horvath played today. He had one reception for like 8 yards. He looked great. He fell forward. And it was versus the Saints' first team defense. He looked fantastic. John said, smash the like. Hey, everybody, smash the like. Smash the like. Smash the like. You know what? Let's take a look. How many people we got? How many people we got in the chat? I know at halftime we had like 500, man. We're sitting here now still strong at 500, man. If you guys are in there, hit that like button, man. Thank you to everybody so much for stopping in, having a good time. Thank you again so much, though, for the $5 holla there, my man, CO47. It should be a very interesting weekend, to say the least. Hugo, the doorman boss, and coming in here for the $10 says, I wanted to bring this up first. By the way, I see it is, I wanted him, and when the news broke out, I'm glad we didn't get him in the end. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens with the whole story, right? Maybe he was a dumb kid, made a dumb decision. Either way, he's going to have to pay the price for it. Maybe he was a wise human being that, you know, went into the decision knowing the consequences, which is even worse. But either way, who knows? Nobody, you know, we all saw the talent. We saw, you know, what he could be as a football player. We didn't see what was going on off the field. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But either way, I don't like treading water in that area nonetheless. If we can take away anything from this Ariza situation, is that the Chargers dodged a bullet and we still got J.K. Scott. J.K. Scott looks like the real deal to me. As far as punters go, he's got people talking, which is a really good thing. Hugo, thank you so much, man. $10 haul. I really appreciate that, dude. Superfly, man. Superfly. Much love, Hugo. Austin Myers coming in here with the $10 haulers. Just up next, he says, Kia ora director. Just wanted to see the score on a mini vacation in Minnesota right now. Seeing a baseball game. Twins versus Giants. Have a good night, director. Hey, Austin, thank you so much for chiming in, dude. Have fun at that game, my man. Eat some extra hot dogs for your director. I miss them. You know what's weird? One of my vices before the diet. Oh, it's so disgusting. But I'm going to admit it anyway. I think some of the best hot dogs you can get are at a ball game, right? Outside of that, though, it's got to be them gas station hot dogs. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if they're like worse in wherever areas you guys live, but man, I don't know what it is. But you get one of them gas station, one of those big hot dogs, you know what I mean? They got that chili dog machine. They got that nacho cheese machine. Oh, forget it. Whoo! Yeah, and them Costco hot dogs are good too, man. But that was one of my vices. I haven't had one in a very long time. I don't think I plan on it. I more judge food now by the way it makes me feel rather than the way it tastes, which is good. That's a good mentality to be in. But man, dude, I needed to pick me up. I knew where I was going. Here come the Saints. 2nd and 14 after the penalty. It's going to be a handoff to number 33. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and long coming up. Martinsville hot dogs. Yeah, no, I feel you guys. Those Costco hot dogs too, man. I tell you what, though, I do a lot of shopping at Costco. When you become, for you youngins out there, right? When you become a dad and the kids exceed the limit of 2, right? You're up to 3 and 4. You're like, oh my good God, how am I going to, feed this family? You're going to be going to Costco a lot because that's just where the value is in volume. Every time I walk out of that store, man, I struggle not getting a piece of that pizza. As the Chargers get some pressure in there, Ian Book goes down. He tries to get a pass off last second. That's going to be a 4th down and 17 for the Saints. Chargers going to get the ball back here momentarily. Yeah, I struggle when I smell that pizza on the way out, though, man. I still do. Of course, there's still foods that I struggle with, right? But I'm really, really good. The thing that I think I needed to learn was moderation. Because there's a lot of times I'm walking out of Costco and I'm like, I'm a dad, right? I'm going to bring home a pie for my kids, a big old... And those Costco pies, man, they're like the size of your trunk. The full size of your car trunk. And I drive a minivan. It gets cooler as you get older, trust me. That thing is huge. So I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm going to bring home a pie. And then you don't even realize you're 3 or 4 slices in before you're like, oh, dude, I'm going to feel like crap in a couple hours. I've gotten a lot better at that. Bad punt by the Saints, by the way. Chargers, fair catch. They're going to start their drive here at like the 44. So now, last night my wife makes a pie in the oven. And Costco also sells really good frozen pizzas, right? And instead of gorging myself, I told myself I got me one of them little plates that I started my whole diet with. And I put the one piece on there and I ate it slow because I just wanted to taste it. That was good. You know what I mean? So maybe next time, now that I'm on the tail end of the diet, next time I'm leaving Costco, I get me one slice, right? I get me a slice instead of a whole pie. And these are the little decisions. Moderation. Moderation. I love Don Gooch still in here with them shrimp. I haven't forgotten them shrimps, dude. I haven't forgotten them shrimps. I'm gonna get me one of them. I'm gonna get me a couple shrimp tacos after this game tonight. CO47 back with a $5 Holly says stick bandy equals sticky bandits. Bandy alone is the bandy man. He'll fix you up. We call you an experienced handyman, man. He's got the fair rates. He knows what he's doing. He'll get that sink sorted. I appreciate it. The CO47. Man, that Sticky Bandits tickled me pretty good the first time I heard it. Hugo says, you mean them fire 7-Eleven hot dogs? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. You put the chili sauce on? That's me. That's me. Every once in a while, I will. I mean, I haven't in like a long time, but one of these days, I'm going to go get me one of them chili dogs, dude. Oh, so good. That's a vice. That's a vice. I should be talking about that, though. I've been so good at keeping away from that kind of thought. Because that's what happens when you're a big boy. Thoughts ain't thoughts, man. Thought dogs is what they're called now. THOT dogs. Them thought dogs. You got to stay away from that state of mind. Yes, sir, man. Is Shrimp back? Why are we seeing Shrimps in the chat again, man? Ain't nothing wrong with a good shrimp, too. We're waiting, by the way. Charger going to get the ball in offense here momentarily. At midfield, by the way. Shellfish, allergy failure, miss my shrimp. Oh, dude, I can't imagine, dude. Shrimp is the way, man. Shrimp is a life. Shrimp is a big thing that helped me on my diet, too. I mean, sure, I couldn't have that, like, real good coconut shrimp. You can still make coconut shrimp. You got to use almond flour. You got to use coconut crisps, right? And you can douse that in a little bit of mango sauce and get them calories and them carbs down. It's still amazing. Takes a lot of work. But what I discovered that I really loved in my diet was very basic garlic butter shrimp. Oh, you go to Costco, you pick up one of them big garlic butter cartons, you know what I mean? You get maybe 3 or 4 lemons, and you cut that up. You put it all over the pan. Then you drizzle the garlic butter all over it. You leave it in there for about, 8-9 minutes. Oh, dude. And shrimp is so good for you. Seafood is so good for you. Get those omega-3s in, man. That shrimp was a big part of my diet, man. I love shrimp. Fish in general, and salmon. Okay, we got a lot of super chats coming in at the same time, man. We're going to read those here in just a second as the Chargers delayed handoff to one of their running backs. Have to wait to see the number here real quick. I think it was... actually, that was Xander Horvath, their fullback. It was Xander. He gets a carry, picks up a couple yards. Chargers second down coming up. Okay, so Hermdogger coming in here says, would love to see Bandy Herbo hook up. Me too, dude. This has been Bandy with Easton. Bandy with Chase. Bandy with Herbert. We could see a resurrection of Wes Welker on the Chargers. How crazy. If you guys didn't know, Wes Welker started his career with the Chargers. Here comes Easton Stick. He's going to fire underneath to Jason Moore, who picks up about 3 yards, 2 or 3 yards. It'll be third and medium coming up. Brusso 808 says, flew back home from L.A. You know I had to visit SoFi Stadium for the first time, bro. I'm geared for the season now. Smash that like button, Bull fam. Kia kaha, he says, baby. Let's go, baby. Kia kaha. There's a flag on the Chargers, by the way. Thank you so much, man. $10 holla. Did you get to see the SoFi for the first time? Isn't that something, man? That's a marvel. That's one of the 7 wonders of the world there, dude. It literally felt like... I'm sorry, mums, if you're watching. My mom is a huge Star Trek fan. Huge. Okay? I grew up half in my home, half in the Starfleet Enterprise. I'm not a Star Trek fan myself. I've seen them, right? But man, dude, walking into SoFi for the first time, it felt like you're walking into the Enterprise, dude. That thing is unbelievably sci-fi. The SoFi sci-fi SoFi. Very cool experience, man. Bruce, we've got to get there for a game too, man. Got to get there for a regular season game too, dude. The energy. Oh, so cool. Bruce, thank you so much for the $10 holla, my man. As the Chargers are going to sling one to Gabe Neighbors. I think that's a close to... No, there was a penalty. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 coming up. Nice reception by Gabe Neighbors. Edwin Santos with the $10 holla says, I used to think the chicken and bake thing from Costco was a giant egg roll. I could totally see it, dude. How is it, man? They get us, dude. You cannot walk out of Costco without seeing them chicken bake things, right? Those things are incredible. Without seeing them pink drinks, you know what I'm talking about? Like those smoothies. Oh. The Kai smoothies or whatever. Acai, is that how you say it? Those smoothies. As the Chargers sling it in there, it's Bradford who picks up close to the first. They're going to say he's short 2 yards. 4th down coming up. Chargers at midfield. Might as well. I mean, you're down 2 scores. It's the bottom of the 3rd. You're going to want to test some 4th down stuff out, right? I would think about it. Midfield, too. No man's land. I would think about it. Yeah, go for it, right? What else I got there at Costco? They had them salads are pretty good. They're going for it, by the way. Here it goes. I'm not looking down until I see something happen here. 4th and 1 for the Chargers. Easton Stick's got the ball. He's looking for an open target. Hits up the middle of the field, and it's Sage Surratt. No, wait. Number 84. Who are you? Is it Croman Hawk? Croman Hoke. Croman Hoke. I was at Croman Hawk. There's a Family Guy bit. Okay, I'm sorry. You just been tomahawked. It's my show. Tomahawked. Croman Hoke. Croman Hoke with the first down, baby. Let's get it. First down, Chargers. Just Call Me Link says, fun fact, Richard, I work at Costco. Dude, ain't nothing wrong with working at Costco. That was one of those places where, like, even I was thinking at some point, I was like, the benefits you guys get, bro? The discounts? You guys are always in a good mood, too, man. I don't know. I hope that's your Costco experience. But everybody I know that works at Costco freaking loves their job, man. I don't know. That's just word on the street around here. Because I worked in film for a very long time, and during the pandemic, I thought there was no way, man. I thought there was no way I would be able to break back in, start over. We decided to go to YouTube, which ultimately definitely was the better gig. But like, I thought about Costco because every single buddy I had that worked at Costco loved working at Costco. 2nd and 12 coming up for the Chargers. Specifically, you guys benefits too. I hear you guys get crazy benefits at Costco. So hoping for a win last preseason game. That's fine, man. Who said that, though? Somebody said that the Patriots went 0-4 in the preseason. They ended up going 16-0 in the regular season. Anything can happen. It's preseason. Ooh, big, pass defended, excuse me, by the Saints. Sewell, DB defender there. And it's going to be a 3rd and long for the Chargers. Easton Stick tried to fit it in there to Michael Bandy. Tight window. And it wasn't Banny, it was Croman Hoke again. And Croman Hoke, it bounces off his chest. It's going to be 3rd and 12. Chill out, Stick. Receiving department for Costco, they're rude. I don't know. Here comes 3rd and long. And Easton Stick is going to chuck it into the dirt short for his running back, Letty Brown. And it's going to be 4th down again. The Chargers might be able to squeeze in a field goal here. Yeah, not the best drive for Easton Stick. Levin says, I love Costco deals. I hate going there. People are always so rude, bumping you in no regard. Yeah, I mean, as a dad who spends a lot of time at Costco, you got to, like, get your mental reps in before you walk in. I feel like the staff is always super nice to me, right? But there's, like, sometimes some soccer moms, man. You could tell that they had a bad day. And you don't want to be in the same aisle as an angry soccer mom, man. Here comes Dustin Hopkins. It's going to be a long attempt here, man. A 40-plus yard field goal. And it is up, and it is to the left. No good. Score is going to be 10-24. 43 seconds left in the 3rd. And the Saints are going to get the ball around the 30-yard line. Hugo says, okay, since someone corrected me just now, do you think Terry Crews had a short stint with the Chargers? He played maybe 1 game. Yes, I actually did know that. The other night we saw Terry Crews in the trailer for the new Walking Dead show. Oh, if you guys are into Walking Dead, check that trailer out, by the way. And I was like, do you know that Terry Crews played for the Chargers? She was like, no way. Yeah, short stint with the Chargers. I keep telling, when I went up to Florida to visit with the EA guys for Madden, I was bugging Jake. I was like, Jake, hey, man, when are we going to get Terry Crews in the game? And he was like, nah, dude. I was like, no. When are we going to get Terry Crews in the game? Because I need me a Terry Crews Chargers card ASAP. Yes, sir. Yeah, we missed the field goal. 10-24 is your score. Again, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about the score. Well, I'm going to rewatch this tomorrow. We're going to see a lot of things that might implicate who's going to get cut. But, man, dudes, I'm telling you, 27 players at least getting moved off the Chargers roster in what? Within 4 days. It's going to be a busy week here on the YouTubes. That's all I'm going to say. Karen with the $20 holla. Karen, how you doing? Thank you so much, Karen. $20 holla. That dancing pair has become one of those things. You know how, like, in them studies with the rats and the cheese and the maze and all that kind of stuff, that dancing pair has now become a dopamine hit. I love that stupid dancing pair so much, man. Karen, thank you so much. You are amazing. Thank you, Karen. We're here in the preseason. Karen's here every single week, and we're not even to the regular season yet. So excited to see all you back, man. Can you guys imagine? This has been preseason, dude. When the regular season hits, oh, it's so much fun. I know we had some Saints fans in here today, but it's usually split down the middle. Like, we have, like, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 Chargers fans and then, like, 1,000 or 2,000 fans of the opposing team. And even if it's a team like the Raiders, they come in here, they're talking smack, they're starting trouble. Man, the chat gets kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. You got to be open-minded. You can't take things too seriously, but that gets wild, dude. So anyway, Karen, thank you so much. $20 holla. We're going to need our soldiers. We're going to need our soldier Karen here in the first week of the regular season in a couple weeks, man. We're getting there. Thank you so much, Karen. Love in the chat for Karen, man. Karen's here week in and week out. I appreciate the support, Karen. I really do. Thank you so much. $20 holla. Let's get some lightning bolts in the chat for Karen, my man. Thank you so much. CO47 says, haven't seen a depth DB make a pass breakup all preseason. That's a little concerning. It is. I know that we saw a little bit in the first game, but it's been far and few between. Far and few between. Thank you, Karen, so much. Thank you, CO47. Some solid questions all stream long. Appreciate it. Staley looks pissed. Yeah, Staley. He's going to demand perfection from top to bottom on this roster because we went all in. We're going to need to see some stuff from our depth players as well. For sure. Thank you again, Karen. John Gooch in here with the $20 house. It's kind of like Karen, have all the fun. John Gooch, Karen, CO47, everybody, thank you so much for all the love, man. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And again, like, it's great. She says, by the way, we almost missed Karen's comment here. She says, hey, director, when do we find out the uniform colors for each game? Did I miss it? 2 weeks to go. Powder blue, navy, gold bolts. That's a great question. So I'm going to get that and then back down to John Gooch. I think it was Corazon de Rivers. You guys know her? I don't know if you guys are a part of this. Hey, guys, Chargers fans in the chat. I don't know if anybody here is active on Facebook. A great environment to be in is on Facebook if you're a Chargers fan. All right? There's a Facebook group out there called Bolted for Life. And if you are a genuine and honest and pure at heart human being, that is the place to be. Bolted for Life on Facebook, okay? That you go if you need some more Chargers in your life, you go hit that group up. Solid human beings in there, man. And one of them leaders, Corazon de Rivers, she posted a couple days ago on Facebook. I got reading and thinking a lot about it. That the Chargers home opener traditionally is White Hot Sunday, right? In which they wear white uniforms and stuff like that. Since we're playing the Raiders, I would really, really hope that the Chargers shift gears on that. As much as I love tradition, as much as I love the white jerseys, get us in powder blue. Get us in powder blue. Because I want to stick out against the Raiders. There's going to be a lot of Raiders fans wearing that white out there. I want to see that stadium chock full of powder blue. I want to see powder blue be in the first game. So anyway, tangent. If you're on Facebook, go join Bolted for Life. Some awesome, awesome people over there. And one of the topics brought up in there was that White Hot Sunday topic. I'm all on board with Corazon de Rivers. I want to see White Hot Sunday maybe saved for next season. Against the Raiders, I need to see powder blue. As for your question, Karen, they haven't released it yet. I actually might just do a quick video on when they do release it because it's really fun, right? I want to see who we're playing with the Navies, dude. I get pretty hyped about the Navies. If we play the Dolphins in the Navies, I would be super happy because, again, you want the contrast, right? The stark contrast versus your rival team or whatever. If we're playing the Dolphins, who are in what, that teal, right? The orange and the teal, the Oompa Loompa uniforms, that's super bright. Then these uniforms are going to stick out a little bit more, right? The dark blue, you know, with the yellow, it would look really nice, really nice. That's what I'm hoping that we see in the uniform schedule. So I'll keep you guys posted. But that's something I admittedly look forward to every single season is the uniform schedule. Thank you so much, Karen. John Gooch, $20 holla. I was going to say, in doing this channel, right, I shifted gears completely. This is my gig now. This is what I do. It's tough. It's tough in the off season. I'm not gonna lie. Right? You gotta think a little more shifty, right? A little more thrifty, I should say, and you know, put in the work and just try to bide your time and hope to get to the regular season and try and find a little bit of a comfort there. But I see you guys every single week, man. And it means a lot to me. You guys that have stuck with me through the preseason, through the off season, through the time there isn't live action Chargers football, I notice it. I see it, and I do appreciate you guys' support quite violently. I violently notice you guys and your support, and I violently love what you guys do for me and my channel, my family, my team. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Bob Wallace with the lightning bolts all over the chat. That's what you love to see. That's the energy we're looking for. Thank you so much. Don Gooch, that's the whole point I made that. I've seen you here this entire offseason, man. I appreciate the support, guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much for all the love. The Saints are about to come back out onto the field, by the way. Fourth quarter going underway, where the Saints will have the ball at the 37-yard line, 2nd and 14. Chargers defense can make a stop here. I mean, we're still in this game. There's a whole quarter left to play. Chargers defense is kind of playing pretty good, at least in this last quarter. Maybe we got a shot. Getting a stop here, trying to get some points on the board. We need Easton. Are we getting alternate helmets? I wish I could tell you yes. Short answer is I don't know, but it sounds like no. It sounds like all the alternate helmets that we're going to see in the NFL this season have been announced. So now we got to cross our fingers that next season we see alternate helmets, which is so dumb. The Chargers have like the best design team in the NFL, the best uniforms in the NFL. We should have been leading the charge when it comes to banger alternate helmets. It should have been this uniform in navy blue, matte navy blue helmets, very much so heralding to the LT days. You know, with the visor and the navy helmet, with the maybe update it with the outline bolts like we see on the uniforms. It'd been tight. I photoshopped something that I thought would look cool. If you guys want to go looking through my Twitter, it looked pretty nasty. Here comes 3rd and 13 for the Saints. Ian Book. Wow, he escapes a tackle. He escapes 2 tackles. He's not going to escape these 4 guys, though. It's going to be 4th and 11. Chargers, you got to learn to tackle. I'm not learning to tackle. You guys got to clean up the tackling. Clean up the technique. Yeah, I don't know why we can't tackle. Miguel says, director, just got home from workout watching the game muted, listening to your stream. Hey, much love, man. Get them reps in, baby. Get them reps in. Give us a nice before and after picture, right? Spread the inspiration. Because I'll be honest, guys, I was super embarrassed when I put my before and afters online. Because, of course, you know, I'm just some dude for the most part my whole life trying to lose weight, whatever. And then all of a sudden I got like 40,000 people that follow me. It was intimidating putting a big boy picture of me online. But ultimately, like, if you have, I don't know, any source of inspiration in your back pocket, right? Just put it out there for people. When it comes to your health, too, especially, make sure you put it out there for people. These guys need to go to Derwin attack. Yeah, dude, get these guys in the Derwin boot camp. I will say that Kenneth Murray, despite his flaws in coverage, one of the better tacklers on the team, too. Kyle Van Noy's got to have great technique. Joey, we know, has great technique. Khalil has great technique. As far as the DBs goes, it's going to be JC. JC's a dog, dude. I mean, everybody talks about his coverage ability. You've seen this guy tackling? Like, he's playing well above his weight. The dude's crazy. The dude's amazing tackling as a DB. Get them in that boot camp. Thank you, Hermdog. I appreciate it. Tyreek Maddox-Williams is a linebacker we need. I've heard a lot of love about him. Actually, I really didn't I knew he was on the team, but his name really wasn't on my radar until last week. I think, again, it was that Bolted for Life group on Facebook. Somebody posted that he was one of the better players on the Chargers this offseason. I was like, what? Really? Tyreek Maddox-Williams? I got looking into it, and yeah, man, not even just with the Chargers. I mean, among most of the backups in the league, he's been looking really good. So keep an eye. He could be a sleeper ad. Let's go, Bolts. We're waiting here on commercial break. Give me 1 second here, guys. Give me 20 seconds here. I'll be right back. And we are back. Tackling's been a major problem. Yeah, it's going to be that pressing issue, right? Like I mentioned before, dude, it's a lot. I'm not going to say easier because there's a reason why special teams has been kind of, on the struggle bus the last couple decades. But I feel like filling a special teams need is a lot easier than filling a skill position need. So you're going to see a lot of players cut this week. And because we're not the only team that needs to cut 27 players in 4 days. The Chargers may find some talent out there. And that's like exactly what Brandon Staley said. He said, we're watching the entire NFL, and the entire NFL is watching too. If you guys can't put up, we're going to find someone who can. And I would expect at minimum 1 or 2 players to be added to the roster for their special teams expertise this weekend. Which is pretty nuts. Grab your beverages and snack 'em, stewards. I'm so excited. I'm legit gonna go get some fish tacos and have me a drink and put my feet up, man. It's been a long journey. We made it. We're here. Doorman, he said, something occurred to me when news broke about JC and his procedure. And I'm like, why didn't he get it done a long time ago? That's a good question. I tried to answer that in my last video. I don't think I was quite clear on it. So what JC had been doing prior to the surgery was something in the lines of injections that were trying to keep the pain or the discomfort at bay, right? And I think that was probably his plan going into the season. So he didn't have to get surgery at all. And then somewhere down the line, him and Brandon Staley both decided that let's just get the procedure done and put it behind us. At worst, he's going to miss a game or two, but then he's good for the rest of the season. Now, I get it. There is some risk there, but it sounds like he didn't get it done sooner because he was trying to avoid surgery altogether. Now, that also being said, the specifics of the surgery did come out, and it seems pretty minor, like extremely, stupidly, suspiciously minor. And he has a good chance of coming back week 1. So we'll have to wait and see. But to answer your question, that's kind of the conclusion I came to. CO47 says, call me Chris. I'll be here every game now. CO47, we are shifting gears to Mr. Chris. Chris, thank you so much, man. $2 holla and the love today. Some good questions, man. If there's anything I love in a live stream, because what I try to do different in my live streams is keep people engaged, even when we're here in commercial break learning about Verizon's $960 when you switch plan, right? And the thing that helps that move and the thing that keeps me engaged even is the healthy conversation in the chat, and you guys make a big difference in that. So thank you, Chris. I appreciate the good topics in there, man. Good questions and the support, man. I do truly. Thank you so much. You see Storm at left tackle? Yeah, I seen. They started giving Storm some reps in practice at left tackle because it sounds like to me he's being converted to swing, which means that he's your backup left and right tackle. Which, if it were up to me, as much as I love Storm Norton, as much as I wanted the Storm Norton story to be successful, because you want a Charger named Storm on the roster somewhere, right? It just hasn't been working out. Somebody from the Saints is injured again, number 95. Does anybody have a name on 95? Good luck to him. Never like seeing injuries, especially before the season kicks off. That's tough, man. Get well soon. To him and the big-headed Trevor Penning. You don't like ever seeing injuries. Zach Strapp coming in and says, hey, director, just got here. Love your Chargers content. Best around besides maybe the Chargers content. Dude, I could never dream to compete with All In, man. You can imagine? I'd have to hire me a full-blown Hollywood production crew. Which maybe one day. He says, who do you think makes the cut at cornerback? Dean Leonard is the only one I'm like, does he make the cut? I think Dean Leonard, there's a couple of guys that could be vying for a spot. There's one, what was his name? Michael Jacket was just signed. He reads very similarly to Dean Leonard. And then, of course, you got guys like Heeman Hall, who I think's been pretty good. So if it were me at corner, I'm keeping JC, Asante, Callahan, Davis, and then 2 more. Jasir Taylor. It depends on what Brandon Staley thinks. Maybe Dean Leonard, maybe another guy. But that's where I'm at right now. Thank you so much, Zach, for the $5 holla. Chargers got the ball back on offense. We got 13 minutes left in the 4th. Come on, Chargers. It ain't over. I know it's preseason, but let's get some pride done out there on the field today, man. It's been the struggle bus on offense all game long. We got to put up some more points, man. Chris coming back with the $5 haul. He says, got another question for you. Knock on wood. I'm doing it before I even read the question. As I read the question, after I read the question. Herbie goes down. Rivers with 2 years out or Jimmy G? Don't think Stick Daniel cut is starting. No. In that situation, I'm bringing back Rivers. Selfishly, I'm bringing back Rivers. I think more realistically, it would be Jimmy G. If I'm being honest, I think it's more realistically Jimmy G. But I would love to bring back Rivers. Because we even saw that quote from Justin Herbert this last week that he would have loved to learn under Rivers. Sure, he'd be on the sideline, but he can learn a little something from Rivers there. So there it is. Thank you so much, Chris, for the $5 haul. I appreciate it. Chargers all of a sudden at 3rd and 8. It was an incomplete pass to Michael Bandy from Easton Stick. Chargers need to convert here, or they risk stalling out yet again. Easton Stick looking, fires, middle of the field, and it looks like it looked complete. And now they're saying incomplete. Michael Bandy, again, tight window throw. It's 4th down. Chargers need to punt again. Come on, Bolts. I know it's preseason, man. We gotta get in rhythm here, bro. We gotta get in rhythm here. Chargers are gonna punt it away. Man, what's up with the Chargers this week? It's definitely one of the more struggling offenses, even in the preseason we've seen this year. Here comes J.K. Scott. Again, the hang time's nuts. It's nuts! And he's got it. Another great punt by J.K. Did you bet on this game, Bunny? Nah, never bet on the games in preseason. Unless you got a sure-in thing, right? Unless somebody, in the back of a room somewhere in Vegas is like, I got a for sure thing, dude. These Saints are going to start their first team. The Chargers ain't starting none of their first team where they're in New Orleans. Someone's got a baseball bat in the Chargers locker room. I think we got a sure thing going on. Other than that, you never bet on preseason. Stick ain't sticking it. Yeah. Why do you think we look so bad? Do you think it's all a reflection of what our team will become? No. We'll just wait till the first regular season game, guys. Like, it boggles my mind when I think about Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack playing together. When I think about JC, hopefully he's back playing with Derwin. When I think about this defense and the upgrades we've got over the middle with Sebastian Joseph and Austin Johnson and all these guys, like even Morgan Fox, Kyle Van Noy is going to be hugely underrated. I think he's going to be great this season. I think when you take into account all the starters, it is impossible for me to think that this team is going to perform like the second and third stringers are in the preseason. That's honestly where I'm at. Now, if I'm the coach, I'm still upset. We need better depth. We need better play from our depth. But when the starters are on there, it's going to be a completely different ball game. Trust me. Get Rivers in here on the cheap. I would love to see Rivers just brought in as a quarterbacks coach or something, man. Just somebody in there, a QB consultant even. Just get him in the building, dude. I don't think he'll do it. Rivers is a stand-up dude, a family man. He's out there coaching Little League. If he's living the dream, right? If I were Rivers, I would never come back. That's the dream right there, coaching them little kids. But if he ever feels the itch to come back to the pros, I hope the Chargers are saving him a seat, because that would be amazing. Daniel Leon said, who's scary to play against this season? Who am I worried about playing against in the Chargers regular season? By the way, 3rd and 4 coming up for the Saints. They're going to take their first time out. I think the AFC West as a whole, obviously, they look insane. We've got the Rams, who's going to be a really big game. That was actually the game I was hoping to attend if it wasn't on New Year's Day. The Cardinals, anybody with a mobile quarterback could be problematic. So the Cardinals with Kenneth Murray or with Kyler Murray. Do we play the Ravens this year? I don't remember. But a couple. I think we do play the Ravens. So a couple of them mobile quarterback teams I'd be a little bit worried about. Other than that, I'm not sure. I think the Chargers really can go head-to-head with anybody. I'm not too worried about nobody, if I'm being honest. I think worried is the wrong word. Who do I think we need to prepare extra for? It's going to be teams like the Rams and stuff like that. But good question, man. I appreciate the $5 holla. Director, you going to get the Herbert Dolphins jersey? I'll think about it. Because more than likely what's going to happen is that almost as exciting as the actual game as the Saints are going to pick up a first, is the tailgate. Dude, if you guys have never been to a Chargers tailgate, oh, you guys do it right, man. Matter of fact, let's put ones in the chat. Ones in the chat for the guys and gals that throw the tailgates, dude. I almost never, like, you never even think about, like, how early these people need to get to the stadium. The money that they put into their food and their prep and the parking space and the tents and everything. Like, bravo to the Chargers and the Boat fam there, man. You guys put in the work for these tailgates. That's beyond what I could have even imagined a Chargers tailgate being like. You guys, bravo to you, dude. You guys really make the experience not just for Chargers fans, but even the away team, or the visitors. You know, very special. Super, super, super fun tailgates. Anyway, my point there being is that most of the time, so I can meet as many people as possible, I wear a jersey like this that says director on the back, so I can meet and shake the hands of as many people that support my platform as possible. And that was so much fun, man, last season. So much fun. The 3rd and 3 for the Saints, by the way. About 10 minutes left in the game. Yeah, dude. Chargers know how to tailgate, man. It's a good time. Although I gotta cool it next time a little bit, man. Because yes, it was surreal having so many people know who I was. But with that came a lot of Chargers fans wanting to throw one back with Mr. Director, right? So I kid you not, like every 3 or 4 feet, I had somebody running up to me with a shot. I'm so surprised I remember anything from that game. I remember looking at Dan like, see you on the other side. But Dan from Chargers Unleashed, a good buddy of mine. I was like, see you on the other side, dude. This is crazy. This is getting nuts. Yeah, I learned my lesson the first time. We'll be a little more selective, but you guys really know how to party, man. It was a good time. 1st and 10 for the Saints near midfield. It's going to be a carry for about 4 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Saints. If we lost this game, it's because the defense looked okay. Yeah, the offense, man, really struggled this game. Defense had some pretty bad moments too. But it's going to be a busy week, man. Again, this game is very telling to some of the events we might see in over the next couple of days. Because again, guys, we got 4 days to get this roster down to 53. 4. That's 27 players going to get the boot in the next couple of days. It's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough. Here comes the pass by Book, and it's going to be too high for his running back. And we're looking at a 3rd down for the Saints. Again, the Chargers, if they have any shot at winning this game, you're going to get a stop here. You're going to get a touchdown the very next drive. Because you're still going to need what? You're going to have maybe a 2-minute drive to go back and try and tie this game up with 2 stops. Tillery, Stick, Roundtree, Shaw, go. All will make the roster. That is interesting. Who do I think is going to make the roster that shouldn't? It's so tough to say because a part of me really loves most of these players, right? Like, I don't want Easton Stick gone. In a perfect world, we don't need the depth anywhere else. But I do think that Easton Stick probably should, give his position up to another position that needs more depth. As Ian Book is going to take off for something like 20 or 30 yards. 30 yards, and now the Saints got the ball at the 20-yard line. That may ice it, dudes. That probably puts this game on ice a little bit. Either way, what are we looking at? Because, again, mobile quarterbacks Chargers always struggle against. There's a linebacker that had an angle on him, but he tripped. Ah, man. Come on, dudes. What's the Saints quarterback's name? Ian Book. Mr. Book. Yes, I'm saying that on purpose. Ian Book. Ian Book. Yeah, I think Easton brings us more unpredictability at the position, which can definitely be a strength. But at this point, if we're talking Easton Stick, if Easton Stick stays and Michael Bandy goes, I hate to say it, that was a bad call. That was a bad call. If Easton Stick stays and Bandy stays and Webb stays and Fayoko stays and all these other guys stay, if you found the way to make it work, fine. I'm cool with it. But if Easton stays and any one of those guys gets cut, it was a bad call. I hate to say it. That's where I'm at. Now, given that maybe a turnover or something, I think this game's pretty much over. So just kind of keep an eye out for the tackling. Keep an eye out for your linebackers. Keep an eye out for your defensive line. More particularly your safeties at this point. I think we see a little bit JT Woods out there. I just got to see something in terms of tackling. Get some sort of momentum taken out of the Chiefs or the Saints offense. Should make a video about players who get cut. Yes, I will. I'll be covering this very closely all weekend long. Chargers do have a... No! Man down on the field. It's Brendan Fayoko. 96 is in the chat, dudes. No! Fayoko is down. Red alert. Red alert. Fayoko is down. We all got to hope he's okay. $5 call coming in from Chris. He says, become Brandon Staley for 60 seconds. What do you say to keep morale up after the lackadaisical 3-game preseason or not? It's been tough. This is the trial by fire team. This is the trial by fire, Chargers. We knew putting these guys out that we were going to be at a disadvantage, especially versus teams that are throwing their starters in there. But we wanted to see you guys versus the best, so we know who has the cojones to make this roster. Pieces are going to move, and if you're on this team, it's because we know you can perform. But we expect you to perform if you make the cut. Outside of that, all you can do is up your game, up your level to prove that you're worthy of this 53 and show us that we made the right call. Prove to us that we made the right call, because there's going to be 27 other guys that we had to make a tough call on. The only reason you're on the team is because it was a tough call. So prove me right. That's what I would say. 96 is in the chat, man. Braden Fayoko is down. I don't care anything good that comes out of this preseason game. If Fayoko can't return, if he's out any amount of time, I'm going to be very upset. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Fayoko is one of those diamonds in the rough, one of those bright spots of the roster. Not just in terms of his play, which has been incredible for a depth lineman, but morale-wise, the dude's insane, man. The dude's that energy you need in the locker room. Please, 96s. Please, 96s in the chat. Hopefully he's good. They're saying he walked off the field. Okay. Fayoko, it sounds like Fayoko's good. Hopefully he misses 0 time. He got the air knocked out of him. Thank you guys. All of the 96s in the chat. Whew. Hopefully we dodged a bullet there, baby. 6 minutes left in this game. We'll be right back in a couple of seconds here, guys. Give me 1 second here. All right, we are back. And it looks like the Saints just looking to chew a little bit of clock here. We got about 5.5 minutes left. They got a 1st and goal at the Chargers' 8. If anything, they're going to get away with this with at least a field goal, one would think. 96 is up and walking around. Good. Good to know. If any don't make it, we don't want a Super Bowl. I don't know if Bandy's the tilting factor here, but yeah, I'd be pretty upset. I'd be pretty mad. When the real season starts, Justin, the sage of the team, is going to crush everyone. You guys, again, it's all on paper. Until we see it on the field, it can't be proven otherwise. But my goodness, dudes, this team on paper is ridiculous. I play Madden Ultimate Team, right? Sure. It's a video game. Whatever. Some people may think it's dumb. Overalls, all that. Whatever. I started Ultimate Team just adding Chargers. I got an 85 squad, bro. An 85 squad. Okay, so now we bring it back to real life. Every single position has a crazy, talented starter. Every position outside of, let's say, right tackle. Linebacker, maybe. Van Noy could be crazy. Can't really think of any else. Can't really think of many else. The depth positions, yeah, needs a little bit of work. But my God, these starters are incredible. As the Chargers get a stop here on a run of the 3rd and goal with about 4 minutes left. Incredible. So despite what we saw in the preseason, this is the year to put your hype on the line, bro. This is the best Chargers team that I have seen in my time as a fan since I was 15 years old. Now I'm a grown man with a 5-year-old kid. I just turned 30, about 30 years old now. Like, this is one of the best teams that I have seen as a Chargers fan. Maybe they cannot top the Chargers, 2006, LT, Merriman, all them guys. But this is, in my time as a fan, one of the best teams I've ever seen. So this is the year to put the hype down on the line. And we're going to get that first view of it in week 1 versus the Raiders. You making gameplay video, though, director? We'll see if I have time. Now that the kid has started school, I might have a little extra time to do a little Madden videos again. Who knows? It's preseason. Yeah, it's preseason. Again, if this were a regular season game, even now with 2 minutes left in the fourth, I would be screaming. But it's preseason. I'm not too worried about it. I am worried about what the Chargers are going to do, because this was the last, hurrah for a lot of these guys. This was it. This was your chance to make the team. And with the score or the play of the team is any indication, we may see more than 27 players cut this week. Okay, Eric. That one threw me off so hard. Any news on Fayoko yet? All we saw is that he got up off the field and he was walking around. He's fine. This is the first time I ever experienced a great roster, because in 06 I was too young to even know what football really was. Hey, I feel you, dude. I was pretty young too and very new to the sport. Nobody in my family watched football, just me. And I got into the sport around that time too. So yeah, it was very new to me. I didn't understand the significance of what the Chargers had put together around that time. Not fully, at least. What do you think? Do if little director switches teams when he's older? There are some questions you just don't ask parents. It's like trying to ask who's my favorite. We would sort that out pretty quick. I got a feeling we'd sort that out pretty quick. And not with any sort of negative parenting. I'm one of those parents that likes to reward good behavior. And so, yeah, you bet your butt when the Chargers win a game, dad does something a little special. So it makes the kid a little excited about the Chargers. A little subliminal messaging here and there. He'll stay a Chargers fan. You don't got nothing to worry about there. Can we talk about J.K. Scott? Yes! We've talked a lot about him this stream, but my God, dudes, if there's one good thing that came out of this game, by the way, Saints scored a field goal, 27-10. This game's on ice. Chargers get one last shot to look at this offense. Please show us something. Give us a nice 2-minute drive here. What was I going to say? J.K. Scott, man. It's kind of crazy to think that the punter situation was kind of, out in the limelight this year because of Matt Ariza. And we didn't get Ariza. A lot of us were upset. Me too. I was upset. And then everything came out with Ariza. Now we're all like, thank God he didn't make our team. And on top of that, the cherry on top is that we got J.K. Scott. And this dude's been just incredible. Sure, he's not booming 80-yard, punts or nothing like that, but his hang time is ridiculous. He's punting the same distance as Ty Long was, but that thing is up there for like half a century longer. It's insanity. He looks great, man. 16's in the chat. NFL Blitz created us first-gen fans. NFL Blitz, man, those are the days. Hey, Bolt fam, says Nicola, says, let's get real here. Preseason doesn't say anything about the regular season. Let's get some real hype built up for week 1 versus the Raiders. That's the attitude I want there, Nicole. Because it's crazy to think, again, a team like the freaking Patriots. They went 0-4 in the preseason. They looked like dog water. Whatever. They went 16-0. Am I saying we go 16-0? No, but I feel like a 12-5 season is pretty well within reason, right? And this roster definitely looks like they could put up a fight like that. So I don't know. Just wait till if the first week of the season is a disaster, then yeah, I'll be there, screaming with my hair on fire too. But till then, man, this roster looks way too good to give up any sort of hope because of a preseason, right? That's where I'm at. Marries a girl and her family are Chiefs fans. It's gonna be a tough life. It's gonna be. I would give my opinion. It would be a tough life. I don't know. It's tough because I can't imagine. Because again, I didn't grow up in an environment where people were super crazy about their sports teams, right? If I were born and raised in a Chargers house, then I think no matter what, I got to be a Chargers fan, right? Like, even my wife, who grew up in Alabama, everybody out there loves their Roll Tide, right? They're Alabama. Her folks are all Auburn fans. And to this day, no matter what, if she hears something Auburn, she says War Eagle. I have to feel like that's the kind of thing that would happen if you're raised in a household that's so big into a particular team. So I think you'll be just fine. How do you evaluate the players that played in preseason? 4 good players is what I saw. I think I saw a lot more than 4, but I did see a position group struggle, and that's where the big red flag comes in, and it's special teams, right? Special teams needs a lot of work. And fortunately for the Chargers, special teams doesn't take a lot of money to fix. Fortunately for the Chargers, we're going to see a lot of players cut in the next 4 days. Tons. And a lot of those players, you're not looking to be that red zone threat. You're not looking to be that, lockdown safety or lockdown corner or, edge, dominant edge defender. You're just looking for someone that's good on special teams that provides a little bit of depth. And fortunately, those players aren't going to cost a lot of money. So fortunately for the Chargers, there's going to be a lot of players available here in the next 4 days that they can come in and try and fix this special teams unit. Hopefully they execute. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully, and when I'm talking cheap, I'm talking pennies on the dollar, man. The league minimum in terms of their contracts. And that's almost nothing in the wide, span of things. I think we'll be okay. Hugo says, I'm from San Diego, been an San Diego, SDSU fan. With this controversy, I'm not going to worry about their football team. Yeah. Who knows? One man doesn't make a team, but still, the whole Ariza thing just threw everybody off guard. Your family's a Raiders fans? Oh, dude, my sympathies. My sympathies. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, like, I grew up like the only Chargers fan I knew. There's this one guy, Gary. I don't even know how I knew Gary. I just knew Gary. He was also a Chargers fan. He went to the 95 Super Bowl. And, I don't know, man. The dude was seasoned. He was very pessimistic as a Chargers fan. I just wasn't raised that way. And then my best friend growing up, he turned out to be a Raiders fan. My other 2 best friends, I had 3 best friends growing up. My best friend, McKay, he became a Raiders fan. Brad became a Broncos fan. Paul never really got into football. But most people I knew around here are Broncos fans. Oh, so tough. So tough. Ralph says, with the $5, should we keep Easton Stick? Your thoughts, Director? If we can keep Easton Stick while also not cutting Fayoko, Bandy, Mark Webb, all these other guys that have way more upside at their positions, if we can keep Stick while also keeping those guys, sure, I'll keep Stick. But like I said before, if we keep Stick and we cut Michael Bandy, bad move. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Bad move. As much as I love Easton Stick, what's our season going to look like if number 10 goes down anyway? It doesn't matter who's back there. It doesn't matter who's back there, right? I think we use his spot for a different position. That's where I'm at right now. Chris says, did you see Ryan Harris quote on Herbert? Did I? I don't know. But you don't... put it in the chat for me, my man. Put it in the chat for me. Here comes J.K. Scott with that punt again. Wow, we were gone 2 seconds and they already got 3 and out. It's not good. I think I may have missed that one, my man. Red, what's going on, man? This is a Director and the fam checking in on from vacation. Lots of people on vacation today, man. Although it's preseason, my wife's a huge Saint fan, so I'll never hear the end of it. God bless, man. That's all I'm going to say. God bless. Belencian Fetish says, I'm worried we waste all his talent. Hope not. No, I don't think that's going to be the case. The Chargers mentality is so much different than I've seen in the last decade in terms of going all in. I think we'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Let me see if I can find another thing from Chris. He says the best quarterback he's ever seen over Manning and Roethlisberger in his terms of ability. That's big ups, man. That's big ups from Ryan Harris, man. That's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. Thank you so much, Chris. Disappointed that JT Woods seems like he's scared to tackle. I tackle better than he does. I mean, his technique needs a lot of work. He's It almost feels like he's chest bumping people out here, man. You got to get those arms around, especially if you're going to tackle low. You got to wrap around, dude. You got to wrap around. I'm not even in the least bit disappointed. We saw some good things from the running backs, from the defensive line. We saw some good stuff, so I'm not too disappointed. And I'm going to have me some fish tacos tonight. A nice dark stout, man, for the first time forever. I'm super stoked. Worry about our main season starters, not preseason. Yeah. And, these guys that we're seeing in the preseason, many of them are going to see so few snaps this year. Did I see Braden Fayoko on the field? I think I did. You guys keep an eye out. I think the Saints, are they kneeling? Yeah, they're kneeling. So this game's over. I think I saw Fayoko on the line. Keep an eye out. I think I saw Fayoko on the line. He should be okay then, if he's out there. What time will you be streaming on game day? I'm usually on, I think the first game day, I'm going to try and be on like 15 to 30 minutes early so we can talk a little bit, because that's going to be a big one, man. Do not miss the season opener. If you're not going in person, I need your butt in this chat screaming for the Chargers. I don't care if I'm on the side, you know, on your phone, on a laptop, on the iPad that you only take into the bathroom twice a day. I do not care. Let's all be here screaming for the Chargers, man. If you're not attending the game, let's find a place to hang out, man. Or if you're not going to be somewhere like a Chargers watch party in person, if you need some place to go to scream for the Chargers, please come here, man. I'm so excited for that first game. Bookie Beats, he says, sub-director. Shall we double Devontae versus the Raiders? Maybe if we don't have JC. If we don't have JC, probably a good idea. Well, the Chargers are going to drop this one again. 0-3 in the preseason. Again, I'm not too worried about it. We saw some good stuff. We saw some things that we need to fix. Big weekend coming up, man. In terms of content, I hope we can keep up. Because we have Sim Sunday on Sunday, obviously. We got the post-game report. I might move that up normally a little sooner than I normally do because of cuts. And then we're going to go over the cuts and then the players that the Chargers can add because, again, special team seems like it's going to need some help. We're probably going to see 1, 2, maybe even 3 new Chargers by the end of, or by midweek next week. So you never know. Chris coming in here says, appreciate the good convos. Much love from the chat, fam. Hey, Chris, thank you so much, man. Great conversations, too. If there's one thing that I missed out on as an NFL fan, was going to, let's say, a Chargers bar or somewhere where like-minded Chargers fans resided. Just being able to have conversations about my team. Sure, I had people, Niners fans, Broncos fans, whatever, that I could talk general football with. Being able to talk about my team is important. So thank you so much for bringing that to my chat, man. I really do appreciate that. Daniel Popper just put out his 53-man roster. You guys know I'm waiting for fish tacos, right? I'm going to have to go take a look at this real quick, though, guys. Give me a second. I think that would be a fun way to end the stream. Let me go see what Daniel Popper has to say. Did he tweet, like, is it on The Athletic? It is. Let me turn this down for a second. I'll just see what he's saying here on The Athletic real quick. Oh, by the way, if you guys don't have The Athletic, check it out. That's a great place to stay in the know with the Chargers. All right. Can I show this? It's a paid thing, so I'm not going to show it, but I'll just give you guys, like, my general thoughts on it. He's got quarterbacks at 3. Of course, you guys don't need an update on who those would be. Running backs at 4. He's got Eckler, Spiller, Kelly, and Larry Roundtree. That means that Letty Brown and Kevin Marks are both out. Fullback, he's got Xander. Wide receivers, he's only got 5. Oh! He has us cutting Michael Bandy. I'll read more about that later. Let's see. Tight ends, he's got Everett, Parr, McKitty. He's having us cut Cat Moyer. That's not the craziest one. Offensive line, he's got 9. It's exactly what we would expect. Defensive line, he's got 6, which is what I was thinking too. He has us keeping Tillery, though, and cutting Christian Covington. That's probably what's going to happen if I'm being honest. Edge rushers, he's only got 3? He's got Bosa, Mack, and Rumpf. I think his thought process there is that we've got Kyle Van Noy as another depth guy who also plays inside linebacker. So I guess I can get with it. But he wants us, or not wants, but predicts that we're going to cut Egbule, Jamal Davis, and Carlo Kemp. I would keep Jamal Davis if I'm being honest, man. I think that's a good idea. And anyway, in linebackers, he's got 6. He's got Van Noy, Tranquil, Murray, Reeder, Nick Neiman, Amon. That's pretty on the surface, predictable there. Defensive backs, he's got 10. Now, 10 was my minimum number 2. I think you could talk me into 11. The guys that he has cut, Dean Leonard, Keemon Hall, Brandon Sebastian, Raheem Lane, Michael Jackett, Ben DeLuca. So he has us keeping Mark Webb, JT Woods. So he has us leaving behind Dean Leonard, which is insane. And then specialists, of course, we got Hopkins, Scott, and Harris. Interesting. So the biggest shockers I can say from Mr. Popper here is keeping Jerry Tillery and cutting Michael Bandy. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. For those worried about JC, he's almost 1 week post-surgery. Had it last Sunday. The Raiders game will be week 3 post. Yeah. So I think there's a good chance that we see JC on Sunday. All right, guys. What day is it today? It is Friday the 26th. The Chargers' first game isn't until Sunday, September 11th. So we have a couple weeks now. Now, to help fill that time, of course, we have Sim Sundays, of which we only have 2 more episodes left, which kind of works out perfectly. We got the episode on Sunday and then the follow-up episode on the 4th, and then we're really getting into Chargers season. This upcoming week is going to be mostly about roster construction. 53-man roster predictions. I've already put mine out if you guys want to see it. I think it would change a little bit. Maybe I'll update it on Twitter or something. We're going to have ads and cuts in terms of Chargers trying to fix that special teams. And then, of course, we've got the practice that leads up to the regular season. It's going to be crazy, man. It's going to be crazy. We better not cut Bandy. That's all I'm going to say. Well, before we wrap things up, guys, because I got some fish tacos with my name on it. Huge shout out in the chat to Chris. Shrimp. Camaron, right? Is that how you say it? Camaron? Whatever your name is. Shrimp, thank you so much. Karen. Steve Simmons. Ralph, did we get our thing in here? Yeah, we said for Ralph in there. Everybody with the super chats and the support today, Doorman, to our mods, everybody, thank you so much for showing up. Preseason has been so much fun, more fun than it honestly should have been, even with all the losses. Just being here with you guys, having so much fun. Thank you guys so much again for all the support, keeping the lights on around here, having the hype, the fun, the good attitude, the general good vibes. Really does mean a lot. And again, I have to say it, dudes. I have to say it. Please, for the love of all that is holy, if you don't know how you're watching the first game of the season, if you don't know how you're watching football in general this year, please at least consider and get set up ahead of time, in advance, ExpressVPN and NFL Game Pass. Okay? I cannot reiterate this enough because, again, I'm going to have people. There's nothing I can do. They're going to ask how we're watching the game during the game. If you're here right now and you don't have a way to watch the game, please get everything set up ahead of time. It takes like 15, 20 minutes. It's a bit of a process, but you only got to do it once, and it's so worth it. Okay, I do this every single year, the last 4 or 5 years running. This is the way to watch football. So please, I'm begging you guys, go get set up ahead of time so there's no sweat to be had on game day. All right, so good luck to everybody out there, man. Have a great weekend. We're going to be back quite frequently this weekend. Of course, we got the Raiders coming up in a couple of weeks now. Preseason, we learned a lot. We're going to learn a lot more with the cuts coming up here over the next couple of days. It's been fantastic, guys. Thank you again so much to everybody for all the support on the channel, all the super chats, all the hype, all the love. Really appreciate everything that you guys do around here. We'll see you guys next time, and as always, if you like what you saw here, hit us up with a like and sub on your way out. We'll see you next time, and as always, bolt up and stay frosty. Do not cut Bandy, Chargers. I will find you.
Today's
Today's video is going to be a little bit different, okay, guys? Because we've got a serious problem. One I know almost each and every one of you struggle with every single year. How do I watch football? I simply want to watch football. Okay, let's Google it. I mean, look at this. Why does it have to be so complicated? NBC Sports, Sunday Ticket, Fox. Of course, I could just sign up for satellite TV for like 70 plus bucks a month. Then I could add a sports package with a hefty price tag of like 300 bucks. Wait, no. There's another option, sports fans. One that I discovered last year. One that guarantees I can watch every game I want without the fear of blackouts or channel surfing. And its name is NFL Game Pass. Right, so you're telling me that there's a service that allows me to watch any game I want with Red Zone, NFL Total Access, condensed replays, and NFL original content like Hard Knocks and even more? This is it. This is the answer. This is what I've been looking for. Oh wait, except for one thing. You can watch all the games you want, but not live. But hang on, let me finish. There's a way around this. Using the NFL Game Pass in combination with this vital tool, a virtual private network, or VPN for short. Okay, I lost some of you guys, I can tell. Just wait. What is a VPN? Well, in layman's terms, it's a legitimate service that allows your internet connection to appear like it's coming from anywhere in the world. You see, certain apps and services are subject to a thing called geo restrictions. By using a VPN, we can bounce our signal from other parts of the world to grant us access to the NFL Game Pass to allow us to watch live games. But director, are we sure this is legit? Quick Google search, completely legal. We did it! Guys, this is the answer. This is what I personally have been using for the last 2 years, and I felt it was finally time to share this method. This is an awesome way to navigate the NFL season and one that I plan to use for the foreseeable future. And if you're like me and you want the best VPN provider out there, definitely check out ExpressVPN. I've tried a couple out. This is definitely the best one for streaming live NFL games. Now make sure you guys check out the link in the description to get 3 months off of ExpressVPN. And for a full and easy tutorial on how to set up NFL Game Pass using ExpressVPN, check out my tutorial video link in the description as well. Break the shackles of conformity and experience football the way it's supposed to be. It's football season, baby. No blackouts, no restrictions.